Hello.
Hello, hello.
Hello, boys and girls.
How you doing, my darlings? We've been in London.
Fucking hell. Well, he's off already. Right. This mouse.
Hello. Do you want to try this pad instead of the dog?
No. I didn't turn it
Oh.
on.
Hello.
Why is there no game?
Wait. Oh, you're messing with things already. Fuck's sake.
What if you don't set it up?
There you
properly?
go. You can use that one. How are you, Lou? Are you well?
Hello. Right. That's got to go up, surely. We'll see how that goes.
Can you see and or hear? No. Can you not see and hear
If you can
us?
see the game and hear the game, that's most important for a start.
Not bad, thanks. How are you? Well, she can obviously hear us. Yes, very good.
Yeah,
Very
not
good.
too bad at all.
Can you hear the music of the game? Is it overpowering us? Do we need to turn it down or anything? I cannot see and hear you. Excellent.
That's confusing. Anyway, when we press new game, there's a cutscene where
Yeah.
there's no subtitles.
Ah,
So we're not going to talk through it. So you just get the gist of what's going on. Cool.
I can see the game, not you. That's excellent.
So
Is
that's,
the music drowning us out? Was it all right? I suppose it's not that loud at the moment,
well,
is it?
we'll find out when she starts talking when we play this game.
Yeah.
So, here we go.
Right, we're going to play the cutscene then. So we're going to shut up until it's done.
Bye.
Bye.
Paris, city of love, romance and dreams. So they say. I used to say too, but ever since that day of the murder, I've always associated my love for Paris with death.
I was at home having a bath when my editor called.
Caller, get your ass over to the Palais Royale now. You got an interview. With Pierre Carchon. Yes, the Pierre Carchon. No photos, so leave your gear at home. He asked for you personally. Don't ask me why. Anyhow, this could be big, so if he makes a pass, don't forget. Just smile, say yes, and keep taking notes.
So charming and so variant. Pierre Carchon was a media king, a national hero, and one of the most infamous adulterers in Europe. He and his wife Imelda were just one step down from royalty. Whoa, I hate mimes, but unless you humor them, they don't go away. Here I was, the palace of the Media King and the Ice Queen. I pressed the doorbell and set in motion a chain of events which would change my life forever.
Yes? What is it?
Madame, my name is Nick Collard. I'm here to see Monsieur Carchon.
Come up, we're on the first floor.
Madame Carchon, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm sure.
The Ice Queen was certainly living up to her reputation. Will you be staying for the interview?
Mademoiselle, I know little of my husband's business affairs, and I care even less. I certainly have no intention of watching him pore over yet another pretty little journalist.
Pretty. You're too kind, madame.
The talented and very beautiful Mademoiselle Collard. Such a pleasure to meet you at last.
Monsieur Cachon, I am honored.
Oh, I'm sure you are.
Call me Pierre, please. But I do not flatter you either. I was a friend of your father. He was a great man.
My father, he never mentioned.
He and I were very close. And then his death. So tragic. I must... Imelda, your damned cat's in my study again. Another meme vase, I suppose. Excuse me for one moment, Diego.
You journalists are getting younger each year.
Perhaps it's the rest of the world getting older, madame. That was no cat.
God, what? Monsieur Cachon!
He's dead. I must call the police. You'd better stay here.
There was a man. It was the mime. Do you think he...
Well, I believe we can rule out suicide, don't you?
No wonder they called her the Ice Queen. She would have been top of my list of suspects if I hadn't seen the attacker myself. And if I hadn't come across a couple of murders just like this already. One of the most important men in Europe murdered. And here was I, Nico Poulard, alone at the scene of the crime. Should I wait for the cops? Or start my own investigation? It was a no-brainer.
Right then, here we go. The game starts.
Very dramatic.
Blah, 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 blah.
Well, he doesn't look very well, does he?
Have we had a raid? Have I missed
I
something?
think we've missed a rat. Hey, Yasser, how are you doing?
Hello, Yasser.
And hello to everybody. Luke,
Yeah, hello.
SJ, Lisa, Yasser. Who else? Is anyone else here? Missed? Rudebot's here, obviously.
Mm.
How is everybody? Are we well? Woody!
Hello, Woody.
Hello, hello, hello.
Right, let's see.
Woody, you timed that so well. You just missed a very dramatic cutscene that we're all being very good and quiet and listened to.
There is subtitles on the actual game, so.
Oh, that's all right then.
But we can't actually hear it because it echoes on the sound from the TV picked up on the laptop.
Yeah.
Which is friggin' annoying.
Where normally we can have the game so we can hear it.
Pierre Cauchon, humble
Very
servant
weird.
of La France.
Found this Iron Nut's Twitter account. Oh, right. I'm guessing that's a typo. And you meant to say
Mines
Iron
and
Nut.
guns don't usually go together, but I have an idea that this is no ordinary mine. I've come across this murderer before.
Well,
and
basically,
written about him.
what?
The costume killer. At least that's what
I've been
call
told
him.
sharp.
Some people hate.
She's a
stretching
reporter,
coats
isn't
for
she?
clothes. Me, I'm okay with it.
And
Reminds
she's
me of an
witnessed a
old
murder
boyfriend.
in some snotty lady's house. That's about it.
Cauchon had been shot.
Thank you for the thought, though, Lisa.
Yeah, cheers.
He's making rude gestures at me. He looking
No,
as if to say.
I'll just give her the Superman eye lasers.
It's like, there's a bit of a speech. Shut up. What were we doing in London? We went to the Wi-Fi Wars Christmas do, and then we were very touristy on
Very.
Friday. We went on the London Eye and several pubs and a really nice barbecue place. So, yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. Shame it was London. But, you know, can't have it all.
Papa used to take me on the Bateau Mouche as a treat.
How is this, the speech audio, the audio levels compared to us? Are we drowning them out, or is that too loud, or what? Because bearing in mind we can't really hear the game audio at all our end, so
No, it's a good job we got it on the telly and we can read the subtitles, really.
yeah.
Sound is good for Lulu. Seems okay for SJ.
Cheers.
Pierre Cochon. His eyes seemed to follow me around the room.
Awesome. I suppose the talking in the actual game is quieter than the cutscenes, though, isn't it? What day did you go on Wednesday? We went on the Thursday.
This was a professional job.
It was good though. We had a laugh, didn't we?
Yeah, it was really good.
The killer must have
I was going to say you all look quite happy for people who hate London so much. Well, it was the people we were with, you know. They did make up for London.
Yeah, a little bit.
Was good though. SJ doesn't hate London. She loves it.
Somewhere there were clues to the
No, we don't
murder,
hate
and I needed
London.
to
It's
find
just
them.
I don't really like it. I wouldn't rush back. It's too busy and
A medieval pattern.
quick,
Original, no doubt. The
and
tapestry
everyone
must
is
have cost a fortune.
hostile and shoves you out the way.
I reckoned that cloth might just turn out to
Doily
be
hype.
Doily, where's Wanty when you wanna?
There was a tiny hole.
Don't like
in
business
the
or
tabletop.
people, but it was good fun. That's pretty much it. I don't know, being shoved about.
I had to go somewhere at your own pace.
Yeah, it's
But
not like we
you
were
are literally
dawdling though, was
no,
it?
you literally are forced to go full pelt or you won't get anywhere. Sort of
Yeah.
thing.
I think London's quite rude. People
Yes,
are rude in
rude.
London. They got no manners. The waitresses don't thank you for your
Oh,
tips.
here we go. Don't start already.
The cloth was embroidered with an unusual symbol.
Hey Alex, how you doing?
Hey, Alex.
Let's find somewhere else to meet up with all of you. Definitely.
Oh, yeah.
I live in London. I'm not like that. We're not saying that you
Not
are.
everyone.
It's just the people that we encountered on the tube.
Yeah, it just,
Were like
it
that.
just seems to be really...
She's off. I'm always off, mate.
Yeah.
It was a tube of acrylic paint. French ultramarine. Just the colour I was after for my bathroom.
I'm sorry, I have to go. Someone is...
Stealing things from my house.
Yeah, look at that. Is that a tapestry or a
Yeah.
wall painting?
Oh, this paint.
Stealing things.
It's my favourite colour.
For God's sake, keep the damn stuff.
The tube of paint from Imelda's easel. French ultramarine.
Nice.
Imelda had
I'd go
time,
east for a
but I
meet up.
certainly wasn't going to tell
East
her
is
that.
quite easy.
East's alright.
Yeah.
South is an issue, isn't it,
It's
really? You
I think really it's just difficult. The whole not being able to drive to where you're going it is what gets me, I think.
Excuse me, madame.
Yes?
70 quid in train tickets, no nor would we.
Yo.
I am so sorry for your loss, madame.
No, you're not. You're a journalist. Journalists don't
Buy them
feel
early and
sorry.
get them cheap, yeah.
We shall see.
That's true, because I was talking to people from up north when they came down to London, they had the same opinion. Wanty!
Hello,
You missed
Wanty.
the doily, Wanty!
Look at Doily!
It's a
look.
doily!
Please take this.
Oh shit,
That
I've
is
just
the
given
lace
it.
cloth from the table. What can you be thinking?
Whoops.
Oops.
I pressed the wrong button. Hehe. Oh well.
Can you not? Oh, I suppose
I'm
it's because you're
talking-
talking
yeah,
to
yeah,
her,
yeah.
innit?
Why did your husband
Once you
send
finish
for me?
talking to her, we'll give you a
What did you
close-up
do
of the
to
doily.
I have no idea.
How are you,
His
Wanty? Are you alright?
You never
Have you
told
recovered
me.
from London?
No.
I hope we didn't all scare you too much. You did look a bit scared when you were first there and we all just went, Wanty! She looked terrified.
Father,
I have no idea.
You didn't know him? Thierry Collard.
Pierre knew a lot of people I didn't know, most of them women.
Why
Do you
did
like
the
your
man
rude
want
badge,
to-
Wanty?
Pierre
Don't know if
had
you've seen it
plenty of
before.
enemies. Half the husbands in Paris.
Lou's got a rusty
This is
brown
quite a gift
badge,
for you. I suppose you're already inventing the
but then I
headlines.
can't say I'm surprised.
Well.
because I am a journalist.
Don't patronise me.
Oh,
You're all cut from the same cloth.
she's a
Do
bit
you
of a
have any moral
bitch, isn't
sense
she?
at all?
Snobby asshole.
Shall I be nice or not?
Yeah, it'd be nice because then she might tell you more things.
Yes, that's why I do this job.
You do it to see your name in print.
As
Ha!
my editor gets the byline, I just do the work.
Well, don't expect my sympathy.
The police will be here soon, madame. Is there anybody you would like me to contact? Family, friends?
No, I have no family. Pierre and I were... He was all I had, really.
Great fun playing Uno.
Not
It
much,
was
it?
fun.
The dutiful wife. That was my role. He never talked, never let me in.
I know one thing, madame.
What?
If you want to find out who killed your husband, then you let me do the job.
Who the hell does she think she is,
How do I know
really?
to trust you?
You got to be good because she'll let you do it then.
Your husband invited me here to
Rusty
because
Brown,
he
that's your
needed
porn
me.
name.
I
Nice.
think he knew somebody wanted to kill him, and he knew I could help.
I doubt it was your database he was after.
You're wrong.
You
I
enjoyed
worked on
Uno,
his
did you,
case,
Lou? Even though you
I'm
didn't win a
sure
single
that-
game.
Please, show it to him.
I don't know.
All I need is a few more minutes.
See, the trouble is, you want to be evil to her, but she might not tell you things. It might ruin the game, mightn't it?
I trust
Although, to be fair, it couldn't change the story
Not
that
really.
much.
Yeah, really did think that you could help. Of course it wouldn't have stopped him seducing you, too. Here, take this. It's the key to the drawing room next to the library at the end of the hall. It was
Suppose it
Pierre's
would just
room.
change the
I rarely
conversation a
went in
bit.
there. I couldn't. I was too scared of what I might find.
Lou's plotting her revenge on you.
Bring it on!
I promise you won't regret this.
In what world would you let a journalist investigate your husband's death instead of the police?
Well, if this bloke was so high and mighty up in French government or whatever, that mine would have been nowhere near. She'd have been nowhere near. They'd have both been shot on sight if they tried to get it.
Well,
Surely.
yeah.
But let's not...
Let's not overthink it.
Yeah. Let's have a walk round and see what else we can steal. Oh, doily hype, yeah, hang on. There we go.
The cloth
Look at
was
that.
embroidered with a
Look
unusual
at that doily. It's sort of a doily. It's as close to a doily
Yeah.
as you're going to get, I think.
It's the doiliest thing we've seen in a game we've played
Yeah,
yet, surely.
the doiliest thing. Great English.
So we've been in there, so we've got a key.
That's where we start.
to
Have you
get-
looked at the body, all of it?
Not all of it.
Have you looked at his penis?
Right,
The
this-
doiliest thing.
The door was locked.
Yeah, I think Lou's revenge would involve lots of +4 cards.
Indeed. Let's use a key on a door. Let's solve that puzzle.
Now we were getting somewhere.
No, we haven't seen any cards.
Not yet, but it is only the start of the game. Ooh. You're telling me the police wouldn't have been here by now as well?
If someone important, they would be, wouldn't they?
The painting showed the Cajons together, in love. As the poet said, the past is a different
They don't look
country.
like they're in
Where did I
love.
read that in a
They look
fortune?
like they're stood there like a couple of dickheads with
Ooh,
guns.
what's that?
Oh, hello.
There was a small button hidden in the picture frame.
I'm still thinking whether to go to Leicester. You should. There's loads of us going to
Yeah,
Leicester.
you should do.
How far
There
away
was
is
the
it from you? I
very
can't remember where you
faintest
are.
Click.
clicks.
Oh, I don't know what I've done. Because this part, for people who don't know this game at all, the original Broken Sword, this part isn't in it. You control another character first. And this was part of the director's cut, so this is all totally... So I don't really remember this part very well, because I played the other version so much more than this one, so...
So were you able to press that button?
This wasn't the time for me to lie on the sofa doing my
I don't
Marie
know.
Antoinette impression.
I did press it,
Though
but
it is very
I
popular
don't know what it's
at
done.
parties.
Oh, right. I
Especially
didn't know if you
with
had to have a
Don't ask me why.
like a pin to press it or something. I think you'd pass for a 14-year-old. Oh, Derby, 15 quid return. Yeah? Do it.
Yeah, it'll be a good
What
laugh,
was
wouldn't it?
written as a priceless antique. Yawn. The blotter and in tray had clearly been placed with mathematical precision.
Well, to be fair, Wendy, you're not far off 14 anyway, are you? And
Yeah, no.
you won't be by February anyway.
It was a sheet of blotting paper in a leather holder. Its cut surface looked ancient. Reminded
I
me of
vaguely
its
remember
owner.
what you have to do with that.
Well, let's pick that up then.
I didn't need a sheet of blotting paper. Not while it was blank.
What have you got in your inventory?
Paint.
Yeah, put the paint in the tray, I think.
Yeah.
In that.
Isn't
To
that-
the right. That. I remember this bit for some reason.
Explain this to the police when they get
Oh
here.
no, yeah.
Blue paint over the bottom of the tray. It was ruined. I was a very bad girl, but also quite a clever one.
Well,
Don't want to blow my own trumpet.
I know.
I don't know what that was supposed to achieve.
I
so-
don't think you can do anything else yet.
It was a carved elephant. But not just any carved elephant. It had been made by my father. I knew for certain
What?
because in my apartment I had its exact twin, carved into a box he had made. So Carchon had known my father. They really must have been friends. I decided to take the carved elephant. It clearly meant nothing
She's
to me.
such a tea leaf. Give Steve whiskey, he won't know or care how old Wanty is. She's such a tea leaf. It's not even funny.
It was the beautiful elephant my father had carved.
Right.
I don't think you can do anything else there yet. If I remember right. So have we figured out what the button did?
Well, yeah. Nothing else is showing up, so...
Window?
Nah.
Hmm.
See if we can go in
Go
here.
in
see
there.
what happens.
Locked. Not surprising, really.
Wow.
Oh.
Unless that key does that door as well.
Maybe.
I can't remember.
It didn't work, but I
Oh.
guess it would have been surprising if it had.
Maybe there's something else out in the hall where that woman is then.
There's something else we've got to be able to do with this. I can't remember.
Can you look in the drawers there?
Nah, I don't think so.
No.
Thanks for the...
Finger painting.
No.
Maybe
I didn't
use the
want to take the
tissue,
tray, but I
no,
knew
the
the
doily
packaging.
thing to spread the paint out or
I was going
something.
back to art school. No.
I remember there's
I
something
can't
else you've got
remember.
to pick up. Mate, have a look in the other rooms then. Nah. Is there anything on that desk? Oh yeah, you need something
Tiny hole in the
tiny to put in
tabletop.
there.
Part of the inlay had been chipped away.
But that ain't going to fit, sure.
No.
That's too easy, isn't it?
It wouldn't fit.
I
There
can't remember
was
what you have to put in there. I'm guessing you have to put something in there to get something out to go and put in that paint tray.
Yeah, quite possibly. Wonder if there's anything else we can
Did
say.
you find anything useful?
this carving. Do you know anything about it?
It was Pierre's. What does the statue have to do with...
Please, I need to know.
He was given it by a friend. Something to do with Africa.
He never explained any more.
No. But I think it was important to him. Always on display. Why?
It was carved by my father.
Oh, I see. I didn't know.
Just one thing. I know this is going to sound strange, but did your husband ever mention, did he ever talk to you about a penguin? Or a snowman?
What? I don't understand.
How
He
random.
never mentioned people dressed up as penguins.
Nico, I don't know what you're talking. My dear, you should go before the police arrive. There will be many awkward questions. I am grateful that you stayed. You've been so kind.
Please, call if there is anything I can do.
We ain't gonna
I
have to
misjudged
leave.
her. She had every reason to be bitter, living with a guy like Carchon. From the sound of it, no one and nothing was safe around him. Maybe I should have interrogated the cat after all.
Oh, at least you can still walk round.
There was no one I needed to phone. Not until I had solved this case.
I wonder if I can leave yet. Because I normally say you can't because of
I
stuff you
thought
got.
of leaving, but was sure there
Yeah,
was
there we
more
go.
to do.
Yeah.
See if there's any more in the where he is.
Have you guys played this before? Yes, we've played it a lot.
Yeah.
But this bit at the start is new because it's the director's cut, so we don't really remember.
Oh, not this room, the other room. Unless that's a light switch.
But yeah,
I
Gav's
didn't
played
need
it a
the lights
lot.
on. It was light enough already.
What, the room with the body in?
Yeah. Hiya.
How's it going?
You alright?
I think he's not very well.
Pierre Cachon was stiff for the last time.
Oh.
Rude.
He looks how I felt after eating them nuggets in London.
Oh, don't.
Right, nothing in that pocket. Now, I'm only doing this because I see if there's anything to pick up.
That's
on.
probably the closest to cock as you're going to get in
Yeah,
this
yeah.
game.
I closed his eyes. It was the least I could do for the poor fellow.
No, looks like that's it for him.
Oh, what's that on the...
What?
Go back. Just above
Pierre
his head,
Cachon was
on the
stiff
floor,
for the last time.
under
What?
the
What?
subtitle. Left.
Ah.
It was one of my hair clips.
Bloody hell, good job she picked that
It
up.
must have fallen
Her hair
when I
clip
was
next to a
knocked
dead
down.
body.
Yeah, it's known she's there.
Still.
Who else would have squeezed paint into a paper tray for no
Alright.
reason?
Go and put the pin in the thing on the desk.
Yes, dear.
Couple of new puzzles in this version. Yeah, well, this whole starting bit is new, isn't it?
Yeah. Right
The
then.
pin in the hole.
Alright. Click. Ooh.
Holy hell.
You are just so damn good at this stuff.
What, putting things in holes and
I bet
stealing?
she fucking is.
Instead of comforting Imelda, I was ransacking her flat. Why? Because there was something going on here, and I had to get
Doily,
answers
doily,
before
doily,
the cops
doily.
arrived. And hey, she'd been rude to me, so she had it coming.
Whoa. What's honking? Thanks, Lisa.
Oh, cheers, Lisa.
That scared the shit out of us.
Yeah, that came through the TV.
Honk,
Jesus.
honk, honk, honk. They was like, what the fuck is that?
I don't remember this being in the game. Actually, what did I pick up on?
It was like a funny key.
Oh,
Maybe a safe key.
Maybe that's what you have to use on the painting. Honk, honk, don't apologise. It's not your fault we got a ridiculous honk.
yeah. Now we got that button again. What's the crack with that? What was that?
Behind the picture was a safe.
Where did that come from?
Well,
Oh well.
The safe looked pretty secure.
Well, yeah, being a safe and all.
Jesus. Let's try that in hole.
Shove it in the hole.
Hole.
Gotta run though, gotta visit family. Oh, have a nice time, Lisa. Thanks
Have a nice
for stopping
time.
by.
Ooh. What's the matter?
Pass that pad. Thank you very much.
What's this? Is it bread?
It looks like a weird dog
In the
shit.
safe was some kind of artifact. There were strange symbols on its surface.
Or
It
mouldy
looked like the
cheese.
printer's blocks I'd made at art school. If there was one thing I'd learned about symbols, they are always important. But these symbols scratched into stone were impossible to read. I needed to find a way of printing them. At least the stone was
Honk
round.
and a doily.
But what could I use for ink?
What
And
could you
what
use for
could I
ink,
print on?
Gavin?
Sure, I was
I
stealing.
still have
I
no
knew
idea.
Imelda didn't know about the artifact.
I remember this bit. You wait, it's so ridiculous. You just
Yeah, you just wouldn't, would you? You, like I say, you explain this to the police when they get it.
yeah.
Come on then, you knobhead.
In the bed.
Right. So there's the blotting paper. So
You get the thingy,
there's that thing.
splodge it in some
Splodgery.
ink,
I
And
rolled
put it in your
put
coat.
it in your pocket.
until it was completely coated.
Yep. As you would.
Genius. The roller and the pen worked just as I planned.
That's so...
Oh my god.
Oh. Bit of a stretch, isn't it?
It was some kind of coded message. It read, "Sub judice." I may not have learned a lot as a journalist, but that was a term I knew well. It means a legal case that is before the courts. Below it was a sequence of letters that made no sense. I suddenly realized there was a connection between the boat ticket and the coded message.
Boat ticket?
The boat ticket was
That was in
stamped
his pocket.
Bateau
Oh.
de la Conciergerie. The Conciergerie on the Ile de la Cité, by the river, housed the ancient law courts. So, sub judice could in this case mean literally under the law courts, below the Conciergerie. I was pretty sure I'd found all I could here. And besides, all this opulence was making me pine for my regular life of poverty. This
Yeah, I'm
was
sure
a
it
huge
is.
story. It was also one heck of a puzzle with a lot of pieces missing. But I was going to crack it. And if I could just remember the name of that fancy prize you get for being an ace journalist, I was definitely going to win it this time.
Where is her brain? She's like, her head is so far in the clouds. It's ridiculous, isn't it? At least you know you've done it all now, because she said.
Well,
Will her head fit through the door? I don't know if it will.
Imelda, I will do everything I can to find the killer.
Thank you, my dear.
And if the police ask,
Don't worry. You were never here.
sub judice was the key. I was going to have to find a way under the conciergerie. I decided to head straight for the quayside on the Ile de la Cité. If there was a way of getting under the conciergerie, it would have to be from there. Carchon wasn't the type
Wow.
messing about on the river. He was up to something down here. Something
Something that got him killed. I love her. She's so dramatic,
Yeah.
isn't she?
The fence wouldn't move.
Did you try the other window? Well, not window, but...
no, this
Ah,
looks
that
more
one
like
looks
it.
like a door. Yeah, it's got a thing on the wall. Obviously, you've got to do something with that.
The cross looked familiar.
Who's the Frenchie?
I'd seen it
It's,
before.
what, the woman?
It
It's
was embroidered on the
Nico.
lace cloth I'd picked
Nicole
up at
Collard.
Carchon's apartment. I knew I was on the right track. I tried pushing the fence, but it wouldn't move.
Pull it then.
A strange pair of locks stopped the latches from releasing the gate.
Oh,
Ah.
shit.
Good luck. Yup.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember stuck on this for bloody ages. That one you've just moved has obviously got to go down because it's not. It's too long. But I do remember being stuck on this for ages.
There's nothing I can do.
Oh no, it's all kind of blocked in, isn't it? Are you stuck already? You should see the look on his face. He's like, oh,
I don't know what to do.
I can't even do it. It's just one of the ones you just have to keep moving it around. All of a sudden, you'll just see
something happens.
Yeah.
Not a lot's happening at the minute, though, dude.
No, because you're not moving anything.
You should do the puzzle bit.
Well, give it here then. You got to talk to the nice people then. Everyone tell Gavin he's got to talk to you.
Nobody needs to hear that.
Oh, this mouse doesn't want to move, does it?
It's not the best.
Oh, it really don't.
Hi, Lou. Are you okay? Have you figured it out yet?
Of course I haven't.
Why not?
Oh, I feel like I'm doing it. I'm reversing what I've just done.
Spiffing. Glad to hear it. Well, that's right, isn't it? There you go, you've done it now. Pissed it.
Yeah.
Want to go?
Talk to us, Gav.
Gavin! Anyone seen my friend Gavin? Gav! You alright, dear?
I'm great. Yeah, it's alright. Fuck off. Oh, hang on. No. No. Oh, this one's harder. This one is harder. Oh!
Yeah, if you move that down, that one.
This one?
Left.
That one.
Down. Move the lock all the way over. You move them two down.
Oh, I thought I was blocked it. Ah. Because that needs to come down, but that's in the way.
Yes, you've got to get that one that you literally just moved above the lock. Don't make any sense.
Ah, yeah.
In theory, you shouldn't be able to put them below that bolt, should you?
Yeah. I can't. That one needs to go up here, but I can't, can I? Oh. Oh, this is too hard.
There you go, done it.
I really haven't. I need this one out the way, really.
You move that third one up.
This one?
No.
That one?
Yeah. Move that one down.
I need this one to move down to the bottom. Hey, Flibble!
Hello,
How are you
Flibble.
doing? We're just struggling with a puzzle that should be really easy. Much confusing, I know. That one definitely needs to go to the bottom. Because if that one's at the top, it comes down to there. But this one needs to go over here. Because it can't go that way, it won't be far enough out of the way. Oh, fucking hell, I want it to go there. Thank you. Not that that really helps.
Oh, bloody hell.
This is far more difficult than it should be. I'm gonna... Is that to go back?
Yeah.
To, like, reset it?
I don't know whether it resets it or not, though.
This is far too hard. How you doing, Flibble? Are you well? Oh, this is too hard. That one needs to go to the bottom and I just can't get it there. Because that doesn't go. Ah!
You move that one up. Where are you going?
What
move
one?
That one. You one you was on?
That one?
No. How is that going to go up?
What, this one?
Yeah. Move that bar across. You lift them bottom ones
Hang
up.
on, hang on.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah, but I can't move it back again.
Now move that up. Move that down. Boom.
See, all of a
Nothing
sudden,
like a good convent education
Top
for
Tip
honing your
do it
lockpicking
better.
skills.
Sorry, I wasn't reading the chat, Flibble. Here you go.
Thank you.
Oh!
Back to pointing and clicking.
That was so complicated, the second one. Bloody
A
hell.
room full of junk
I've
that
hurt
was
my
on very
brain.
sophisticated locks and
Oh, look at all them GGs in there. For me!
Yeah.
in more ways than one.
Victory!
Right.
I really didn't want to pull the fence back up and risk trapping myself in this place.
That was so easy to do. All right, smart ass. Well, mainly Gav. Rude.
Right.
Oops.
Ooh.
An old shell case. I wondered what that was doing there.
I remember getting stuck on that for ages before.
No handle, nothing obvious. But there had to be a way to open it. The words sinister and Dexter were carved on either side.
Now any good convent girl like me knows the old Roman for left, right, left, right.
But what did it mean here?
Because the S's and D's on that
Oh,
doily.
there might be.
No, it's not the doily, it's the printed thing, isn't it?
So.
Do you want me to write it
Drawing
down?
of the painted cylinder had given me a print of a secret
S-
message. It read,
SDSS.
below it was a
DSS.
sequence of letters. SDSS.
I decided to speed run the Professor Layton trilogy over a weekend.
Bloody hell.
Blimey. Ah non, papa, on still at a doigt.
So, that's got to go in there, surely.
I'd have thought so.
Mystery solved. Carchon's stone cylinder slotted into the hole.
I
with
bet
a
it did.
satisfying click.
Right then, Bert.
S.
A
D.
satisfying click
Oh.
told me I turned it to the right position.
No, I told you to the
It
left.
felt like tumblers in a safe.
D.
Another
S.
click. Another step closer.
S again. D. Then two S's.
I
Ooh.
love the sound of locks clicking open.
Much rudeness. You were bored at the time. Oh, something to do, isn't it? Ooh, that door's going to shut behind her.
Right there.
Ut lex vel ut next sumito. To the law or unto death submit. I guess these people didn't believe in liberté,
Wiki
égalité,
flibble.
or fraternity. Yes, I'll admit it.
7
I
Professor
was a
Layton
swot at
games.
school.
Right.
I
Is
also
that
wore
bloody hell?
lipstick in the nuns' avenue.
Oh shit, and he had the laptop on
Careful,
the fucking floor.
dear. Eight if you include Phoenix Wright. You played them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh. I won't go in there. I'll be worried about the
I'd seen it
door
before.
shutting behind me. No wiki, I just love them.
Oh my god.
The slab came down with a hell of a force.
Oh shit.
Shit.
Uh,
There's nothing
I'll let you
to
figure that out
do.
for a minute. I'm going for a wee wee.
Drop back down again.
In case you wanted to know. I'm sure you did.
God,
God, that stew smells nice.
stew hype.
Woo woo.
Lifting the cross closed the entrance door and also
opened
opened
that.
some kind of stone panel. Ingenious.
Something
The
to do with
brass
that, innit?
case was smooth and perfectly round.
Yes.
The stone cross was propped up. Now I was getting somewhere.
So surely that little hole. Oh no, I thought I had something else. Have a look then.
I touched the slot. Nothing bad happened, which was good. I've always been attached to my fingers. This slot was designed for something specific. But what?
Not that again, surely. When ain't gonna be that?
Have you figured it out yet?
I propped that up with
Made
the
out of stone. They normally are.
bullet case,
I got.
and it unlocked that door.
Ah.
But you got to stick something in that hole, but I don't know
round slot.
what.
Precisely carved into the stone.
Wee! I didn't get lost or killed. I had a nice wee. Thank you very much. I've got a sore finger.
I'll stick an elephant in the hole, can you? Yeah.
Well, what? Sorry, what is it unlocked? Did you say?
It shuts the
Remove
door
the
Yeah.
showcase.
and opens that, but it reverses it when you take it out. So Right.
You have to wedge something in to keep both doors
Yes.
open or something,
Yes,
don't you?
yes.
Did you want to hear my wee? I'm quite good at shutting the door.
So we put that under there. Oh no.
Bit of a toughie. There must be something to shove in there.
I removed the shell case.
I was just going to suggest putting it under there, but I don't know. I'm not very good at figuring these things out.
I don't know what I'm quite trying to achieve.
Yeah, it feels like you want to wedge something in somewhere.
But obviously that's not done anything. But why would you put that there? You've got to be able to do it for a
The
reason.
stone slab had flattened one end of the shell case.
Oh, it's done something.
Yeah, that's all well and good, but hang on a minute. So we've got a little hole in there. Sorry.
Yeah.
But you need to have that lifted up for that to open and the door to close.
Yeah.
So you use the shell case to hold that up, but you still need something little to get in that hole.
Yeah.
So maybe
There's something else here.
you do this.
What did
I
you take
removed
off
the
that?
stone cylinder.
Ah.
Fucking hell.
Good job you're here.
I should really remember things like this.
Yeah, this is the new bit, isn't it? If it was the main, the main game.
Right, so do we put that under there to hold it up now? But no, why would you flatten the end then?
Yeah, true.
So I bet you that stone thing don't fit in there.
The artifact slotted into the hole perfectly.
I bet it did.
Behind the old walls, I could hear some kind of mechanism
fuck's
growing into life. But whatever had been triggered had now jammed.
Am I just filthy, or does everything she say?
No, it is you. It is you. You
The
disgusting.
The artifact slotted into the hole perfectly, and it brought a big mechanism to
Some kind of
life.
mechanism was holding it up.
Oh, will you just not?
It is a good game, SJ.
Ooh, didn't see that.
The gap was too thin for me to get a grip. I needed something thin enough to
Ah.
prise the door open.
Ah,
So it's a big stone slab door, but you can use a little bit of like bent brass
yeah,
to lever a door
Yeah.
open.
makes sense.
It's,
Lou says it's not just me, everything is a euphemism. Maybe it's just you and me. We're dirty bitches.
there you go. Look, all you need is a flattened bullet
Another
case, and you can be able to
good use
lever
for a
the
shell
world.
case. Another secret room. Somebody had something to hide. But was it what I was
Can you
looking
take
for?
your stone slab back, or does it need to stay in there?
I would like to think as soon as you took that out, that door would close, that door would open.
Oh, right.
I would have thought.
Well, you can always come back and get it if you need it.
Ooh.
Oh. You find the light switch.
You find yourself.
But for what purpose? And how did it tie
That
in
just
with
sounded like
Marshall?
innuendo, definitely.
How will you find the light switch? You're in a dark room.
I'm looking forward to seeing that live. I love the way she just swans about the place.
Nicking stuff.
Yeah, she's such a tea leaf.
It was an old circuit breaker, like something from a Frankenstein movie. Amazing. The thing still worked. The room lit up bright.
Blimey. There's a lot of slotting various things into holes in
Oh
this
my
game.
god.
There is! It's not just me. It's a bit fancy in there, isn't it?
Isn't it?
A slot next to the safe door.
Jesus. On that note, I'm going for a wet.
More slots!
It was like being back in kindergarten.
Shut the door.
All I needed now was a shape that would fit
Flush the
slot.
toilet. What buttons is it?
The two
Lady Jessica
Oh.
stared out from a stone door,
Twat.
which was locked and reinforced
All
with
the
steel bands.
slots. It's dirty, isn't it? I haven't been listening to
A
it.
slot next to the safe door. All I had to do was find something to fit into it.
Slut hype. Have we got anything? Oh, so I don't know the controls. No.
A door like that always has something important behind it.
Okay.
I had
So I'm
to
guessing
find
there's
a
something
way
in
to
this
unlock it.
room.
The
I'll
desks were covered
find.
with a layer of dust. No one had worked here for years.
A layer of dust doesn't mean no one's been there
I
for
wasn't going to
years.
find anything in this old desk. It hadn't been used for years.
Is there something there? No, let's walk over here.
It was pretty clear from the lack of dust that someone had been working very recently at this desk.
I think they have.
Oh
Oh,
my god. The sheet was a printout with my personal information. Everything from my favorite food to my waist size. They were right about chocolate. But come on, guys. I'm a size 10. There was even a picture of me, taken with a telephoto lens. Carchon wouldn't have taken these pictures himself. This was big.
are you
and
alright?
organized.
Yes, thank you.
I was
Yeah, I'm
part
not
of
very
it,
good at controlling it.
and
It's a mouse
Yeah, I
clicking
know,
game.
but I don't like that mouse. It's weird. All I've done is look at the picture of her.
This was the article I'd written about the costume killer. My suspicions were right. Carchon had cut it out. 2 businessmen had been killed. One in Italy, one in Japan. In each case, the killer had worn a costume. A penguin, and then a snowman. But that wasn't the only link between the 2 murders. Both the victims had been big media do-gooders. And I proved they were just the opposite. So, how did they fit in with Carchon?
Well, he must have been a bastard as well then. Oh, look.
He was probably a bastard
The dress at
reindeer.
the bottom of the mug hadn't dried out or gone mouldy. It wasn't more than a day old.
So is that it then?
I've looked at that one of her.
Have you been in all these drawers?
No, I've only looked on the top. It took me that long to do that.
Oh, yeah. We'll have a look then.
Inside the drawer, I found a note written in some kind of code.
There should be an option to actually look at it.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
you just hate it when that happens?
Well, no, because you've obviously found something under there.
A photo, long lost, had fallen down the back of the drawer. It was very old, but there was no mistaking the guy in the foreground.
Carchon!
Behind him were soldiers, a burning village, and a corpse. The photograph was cropped on the right-hand side. Somebody else in the picture obviously didn't want to be in it anymore. I wasn't surprised. This was Africa in the 60s. An uprising was being brutally suppressed. And here was Mr. Media himself, Carchon, doing the suppressing. The photograph was not
He's a bit
just
rude,
powerful
isn't he?
evidence. It was also my ticket to one explosive story.
Dirty protest.
2 to 5 are different stories.
They're different, but
Same characters.
But some have reoccurring characters in.
Yeah.
So you'd probably best to do them in order, in all
Well,
fairness,
yeah,
especially
probably.
the first two.
Yeah, because you get to know the characters,
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
you?
Like,
And also the friendship of her and the other main character that we haven't met yet, and things like that. I thought for a second when she squirted, she was going to dirty bread.
There was nothing else in the drawer.
We'll put the drawer back in then, you lazy bint.
The drawer had come out easily enough, but wouldn't fit back into place.
What kind of bullshit is that?
Anyway.
Does she not need to hide the evidence of her snooping around? What a...
The flags had faded, but their message was still pretty clear.
Just had a thought though.
Fascist regalia, a message of hate.
Oh, nice.
There's a cup of coffee in there, so not even a day old.
Yeah.
Where's the kettle?
Hello. By the way, we're looking for something to slot in that safe.
Slot hype.
But I'm guessing it might be the thing that you left in the thing on the other side. That metal thing with ink on it. Those bloody one-use drawers. Yeah. Blankos.
You
Yeah.
can get half a dozen use out of an IKEA drawer, don't you? I mean, that's no good, is it? If you don't in the hole.
I'd have thought it'd be something proper.
Don't have to be so sarcastic about it. Like,
I don't know.
stupid.
What you trying to make me do, you stupid gimp?
Yeah, it's bound to be that cylinder though, isn't it?
I'd have thought so.
A door like that always has something important behind it. I had to find a way to unlock it.
I like the way she stands like a proper poser.
Let's see if we can get that thingy back, but I don't know how. So if we take that out, see what happens anyway.
Well, yeah, you can.
Oh, hang on, no, stop, halt, no, stop! Oh, bollocks. Yeah. I think I should have put the bullet thingy under there again.
Ah.
Move.
I wasn't going to risk damaging the artifact.
Oh shit, mate. Got to do it all backwards again.
Much rudeness. I can't even remember how you did it.
Got to go all the long way again. That in there. Cylinder in hole. Doors should open.
Put the bullet under the left door.
Oh no, that won't work, will it?
You need something to keep that open, didn't you?
I don't know.
I don't know. Hey, the cross!
The
Look at
cross.
all them geese. Whiskey and geese.
Honk.
Nice. How you doing? Are you well? What happens if you take the bullet out of that middle one now?
Oh, hang on. When I put that in there, that door opened, didn't it?
Yeah.
If I can take the bullet back.
Could you put that in the left-hand door or something? They're ducks, not geese. Oh, they look like geese, ducks, same
I
thing.
removed the shell case.
Yeah, good, thanks. We're stuck on this puzzle.
What would you say?
Can you put it like to wedge the left-hand door open or something, or because that's how you
I wouldn't
open.
have thought so.
Yeah, that's how you opened it originally.
Yeah,
weren't
yeah,
it?
but that's just because it was stuck. But now it's not.
Oh. Is Gav pissed again today? Nah.
No, not yet. No, I haven't started yet. In all fairness,
I like the way you say "yet."
it's only 1:15. In all fairness, I've done a fair bit of boozing the past few days.
Yeah.
So. Well, I haven't. I've not been pissed, have I? It's
You can't afford to get pissed in London.
Well.
I was disappointed.
Never mind. Plenty of time, yeah.
Because if you take that out, it'll all open.
Yeah.
While Cashon's stone cylinder was in the hole, the door back out remained closed.
Well, yeah. There must be a way to keep everything open. Because I'm sure you need that for the safe. You must
You got to, yeah, surely.
Lou managed it. You did. You did. Nice. You need food. Okay, see you in a bit, Flibble.
Food.
You'll have to tell us what you had. We like food, don't we?
Indeed.
Lacrosse was drunk last week when we went to the Beacon Hotel.
Ah.
Nice. Can you not do anything with that bullet in the left-hand door?
Oh, I don't know.
How
The
much
cross
was a
didn't
pint
need to be propped up.
in London?
It was about £5. It was like 4 something for. Well, it depends what you add, but it was around 5
I
quid.
think, because I was looking at our credit card thing, and I think for the 2 pints, and I had a little bottle of lemonade, it was about 14 quid, something like that.
Right.
That sort of. Are you going to London in March? Good luck. Yes,
It's dear, and
it is. Can you not figure it out? I can't figure it out either. Yeah, it's quite pricey, isn't it?
How are you supposed to get in there
There must
without
be.
that in the wall?
There must be a way of, or an order of doing it, or something that keeps it all open. $6.80 for a cocktail, bloody hell! What about using that safe key to shove in that hole or something?
You know what is this? Have we deciphered that yet?
Oh, where did that come from?
We got that out of a drawer or something.
I
or
didn't
a
even know
table.
that was there.
Right, here we go then. Blah blah blah. Yeah. Right.
Well, normally, something that shows up a lot is a vowel, which I know that's not that helpful, but because that first word is bound to be a name.
So that could be Pierre then.
Who's Pierre?
Carchon.
Ah, oh yeah, it would
So
fit.
that
Yeah.
would be R
Yeah,
in that case.
which is far
Ah.
right.
Does that make any sense?
Yeah, and
Well,
then
if that N was an E then, that N shape.
Yeah.
thing.
that's the first one. Mine
Well,
well,
let's just-
was 420 a pint. This is only Colchester. Bloody hell. So the capital N looking one, underneath where you
Hang
are.
on, hang on. Puer.
Puer. You're a puer. Yeah, that one is I.
Oh, that's okay. That's definitely right then, surely.
Yeah,
Right, that's got to be report.
yeah. The fourth one along. Oh.
And that funny. Which one is that one?
Yeah. Yeah, report 2.
Oh, everywhere tries to get on the old London thing though. I don't know. I mean, an airport or something in Oxford that says London Airport or something like that. Something along them lines.
I think the third from the right on the top row, oh sorry, in the 2 rows at the bottom, I
That
think
one.
that's a D. Because it looks like on the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th row is Indeed.
What's that W looking thing?
Yeah, N. And the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh, that's got to be an E.
It can't be an E.
Why?
Because
Oh,
we've
of
already
course it's
done
not.
it.
No.
Maybe an A.
I meant A. Sorry. I meant to say dead. I was
Can I
looking
just
at
say,
an E.
The
Sorry.
top row, 1, 2, 3, 4, 8th one along, that is a C.
Is that? I can't count.
Yeah, that
C.
one, a C, is coincidence. And he says he ain't drunk. He's not.
So it's because the room's dark and the TV's bright. I can.
Bottom row, 5th one along, is a G. The one, bottom row, 6th one along is a H. That one, H. 1, 2, 7th one along top row is an A.
What?
That's, yeah, A.
Right, that one's a K.
The very last one on the
Oh fuck.
very last one on the bottom right is L. Bottom row, 4th one is F. Bottom row in the middle is W. Not that one.
Where then?
The one in the middle that ain't done.
I can't see.
That one.
That's
W.
not in the middle. That's in the middle.
Well, funnily enough, the one in the middle that wasn't done. I don't know what that other one was now. The one bottom middle
Right,
is
that
T.
one's T. That's B.
The one top row, 5th from the right is U. 5th from the right.
Oh, just
5th from the right.
you do this. You're doing my head.
Go
didn't
from
you
the
are?
right.
You're doing.
and
Yeah.
for fuck's
You are
sake.
doing my head, didn't you? Are.
Why?
It's far easier for one person to work this out than you're doing just shouting out random things.
Fucking hell. Talk to the nice people
No.
then. Oh, what do we reckon that
Yeah,
one
full
is?
report to follow, but this is too urgent to wait. Oh no, and
Don't know
what we got left? Y, Z, V, Q, J. I would say Y.
That, yeah, because July.
Yeah.
I have decrypted the
There you
message.
go.
It read, Pierre,
Oh, catch them on the chat
full
now.
report to follow. But this is too urgent to wait. Arno and
Darkroom
Yamada
out. What you
both dead.
what you do up to the dark room?
Playing broken
Teamwork has
sword.
gone to
The three of us who
shambles.
came together in
There we
July
go.
Are in danger. Take great care. X. I wasn't the only one to make the connection between the costume killer murders.
I don't know what that
I'd
note
known all
actually
along.
said.
That was why he had asked to meet me.
But what did I know that he didn't? I had enough for a story. An amazing story that was going to make my reputation and blow Canchons to pieces. I needed to get home fast and start typing.
Oh,
What did the note say?
there's other people involved who knew about these costume killers. So
Ah.
we didn't have to get in that room after all. Safe, whatever it was.
Bonsoir, Collard.
Nico, it's Ronnie.
Oh
Hey,
shit!
Ronnie, you cracked open the champagne yet?
Are you crazy?
What's wrong? Wait a minute. You didn't print it, did you?
Of course I didn't print it.
That's the best piece I've written.
The last, as far as I'm concerned.
It's important.
It's suicidal. You can't destroy a national hero.
He deserved it.
His corpse isn't even cold.
Ronnie, 2 hours ago I told you what I'd found. You loved it. You begged me to write it up immediately.
2 hours is a long time in newspapers, Nico.
Someone's got to you, haven't they?
Listen up, Nicole, and listen good. Pierre Carchon had a lot of friends. Powerful friends. For your own sake,
Forget what happened.
you got it. End of conversation. Good night.
So are we
This
never
should
going to
have
know
been
what
my
was
big
in
break, but I knew there was nowhere else to sell the story.
that safe?
If Ronnie wouldn't print it, nobody would.
Dunno.
I want to know what was in the safe. Where did we get that word puzzle from?
Mademoiselle
In the
Collard,
desk?
my name is Plantard. I need to talk to you about your story. Your Pierre Carchon story.
How did you know about that?
There are people out there, madame, who will be very upset by this story.
Oh, really? Well, it's their lucky day. It's been spiked.
Yes, I know. We must meet.
We must?
I have information relating to your costume killer stories. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Café de la Chandelle Verte, Rue Alain Court. I shall be wearing a grey overcoat. You must talk to no one about this.
You can't tell me what to...
Tomorrow at 8. I'll be waiting.
Wow.
People
That's
complain
really
about
weird
newspaper
that
articles all the
we
time,
never got in that
but not
safe.
usually before they're printed. I was beginning to feel scared. This guy, Plantard, could I trust him? Should I meet him or forget the whole business? I didn't have an answer.
How weird is that? We could have missed out on a bit of
I'd only been
story.
in Paris for a week, but already I'd fallen in love with the city. My latest discovery was a little cafe, La Chandelle Verte. I was pretty sure the waitress was taking a shine to me. That old Stobart charm, I guess. Little did I know my reverie was about to be so rudely interrupted. As I picked myself up, I was really angry. 1 minute I'm on vacation, the next minute some clown's blown me up. I knew right away what I was going to do. I was going to find that clown and bring him to justice. Because justice matters. Justice is up there with liberty, and equality, and, fraternity. After all, that's why I'd studied law, wasn't it? Well, that and the money, of course.
It amazes me, both of them. It's like, I'm going to solve this case all on my own. I don't need any help or, anything. I'm just going to walk around and see what I can find. Hey, Wendy. I'm upset about that safe.
You might go back. I can't remember.
So that was the bloke that wanted to meet Nico in
A
there.
Nobel Prize winner from some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
This is Georges. He's the other main
The leading
character.
article referred to the visit. The
And he was
column
just sitting
devoted
outside
exclusively
the
to
cafe where that bloke that wanted to meet Nico
I noticed the
was
writing
waiting
at
for
the foot of the
Nico.
page. It
And
read,
he was just sat outside and a clown went in and blew it up. That's all we know so far.
The big story
He's
was
the
about
local Flasher. He
murder
could
of
well
a French
be.
media magnate, shot down in cold blood. The guy oozed confidence, like a regular French statesman.
He's George Stobart. 2 B's, 2 T's.
Well, he don't look very well.
Oh, he don't, does he?
The sight of the dead guy's staring eyes turned my knees to jelly. I tried not to meet his stare as I searched the dead man's pockets. No wallet, no papers, no credit cards. The guy's past was a blank page.
No more doily action.
It was the body of the old man. It was hard to believe I'd seen him alive only minutes before.
No, not Eddie's brother.
Apart from a bit in the middle, the mirror had smashed into 1,000 pieces. Bad luck for someone.
Oh dear. I'd say it's bad luck for the dead guy, personally, but, you know. All that murder solving, now he owns a trucking empire.
Never again. How much vodka did I drink? Oh, no, don't tell me. What is your name, Sherry?
George Stobart, ma'am. You look like you could use a little help.
I could use a little drink. I feel sick, dizzy, and bruised. I don't even remember the party.
Just relax and take it easy. You've been knocked out.
You don't say. What happened?
There's been an explosion. You should try not to move.
Are you a doctor?
It's up to you.
Not really, am I?
No, but I used to play hospitals when I was a kid. Can you remember anything at all?
No. I need a drink. Pour me a brandy.
Don't give her a drink, she'll be pissed.
You could be in shock. No alcohol.
What about the old man? Is he dead?
He's in bits.
Well, yeah.
He's spread over a wide area.
But he might be alright. Couple of paracetamol.
Oh, I've never seen her
Put a plaster on it.
before. Except for grandmama. That was different. She was family. Has he gone stiff?
I think so. He's only been dead a few minutes.
So much innuendo.
Do you remember what happened when the clown entered?
I remember that horrible tune he played alright. It was like a
Tis
funeral
but a
dirge.
scratch.
I never liked the Korean music either.
Exactly.
Did the clown speak to the old man?
No, he just laughed at him. Then he grabbed the old man's briefcase and ran out of the door.
Did the old man try to stop the clown?
Oh, he didn't have a chance. The clown dropped his accordion and ran out of the door. That's it. That's all I can remember.
What has
Did
she
you know
got on
the
her
old
lap?
man?
No, monsieur.
I think it's her
I never
apron.
saw him before.
She's a waitress, isn't she?
How did the old man behave?
Well, agitated. He kept looking
She doesn't remember
about
the
at
party,
the
but she
door.
remembers
He
all these
was-
details. About right.
Yes, I suppose so. He was worried about something, that's for sure. If you ask me, he was having an affair. He had that look about him, like a guilty husband.
Did you see what the old man had in his briefcase?
No, he didn't open it.
What did the old man do when the clown snatched his briefcase?
Nothing. He just sat there like he was frozen.
Mm.
Did this newspaper belong to the old gentleman?
I don't know.
Someone has scribbled a note on it.
Bandy!
Hey, Bander.
Hello!
Does that mean anything to you?
No, monsieur.
And ho 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 to you too.
Stay here, mademoiselle. I'm going to look around.
How you doing, Bandy? Are you well?
I needed a stiff drink, but I hated the taste of brandy.
Mr. Pants. She got roofied at the party. Maybe. Honk honk honk. You lot are so crazy. My mummy does that. I don't remember anything I learned at school, but I remember every piece of useless information I've ever been told. I think that goes for everybody. I can remember phone numbers and birthdays, but I can't remember why I went into a room.
Put that thing away, Sergeant.
Sergeant Moo.
Monsieur, but I cannot permit you to leave.
I like Moo.
Ah, no, I would simply like to ask you some questions. En avant, to
To the cafe. March. What a mess.
So is this where the game normally starts? Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Stop that, monsieur.
Has it occurred to you?
I wonder why they cut the first bit off though.
What?
Because this is director's cut.
Which means cut the first bit off?
Well, like the Nico bit that we've already done. Why wasn't that
It
in
wasn't
the
ever made.
However, in this case,
I don't think.
Oh, it's like an extra bit they've
Yeah,
added on
yeah.
since,
Yeah,
not that
yeah.
they cut it.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
oh
I think
right.
so, yeah.
And take her statement. If you can. Et maintenant, vous
He reminds me of Leon.
Your name, please?
George Stobart. I'm from California.
And what brings you to Paris, Monsieur Stobart?
Would not fit on the disc,
I'm touring
maybe.
Europe.
Maybe.
You chose well. The city is most
Dunno.
beautiful at this time of
Yeah, because this was re-released after.
Yeah,
Weren't
I
it?
guess so. Apart from the bomb blasts.
Were you in the vicinity of the cafe at the time of the explosion?
Yeah, I was sitting out on the sidewalk. I was lucky I wasn't killed. The inspector passed over my remark with no reaction.
Just imagine though if you were sat outside a cafe having a cup of tea or something and it blew up.
Yes, I did.
Was he alone?
Yeah.
And did he say anything to you?
No. He was more interested
Floppy
in
and
waitress.
CD version says Flibble, and of course says Floppy.
Yeah, there was a guy dressed as a clown. He was carrying an accordion.
An accordion? Bon. The picture is forming in my mind.
Forming in my mind.
Is the girl all right, Move?
She'll live. She confirms the American
She'll
thing.
live.
A clown
So
with
hard.
an accordion, no doubt an elaborate and eccentric disguise.
Very well. Eh bien, I have heard enough.
What do you mean?
I am satisfied that you know nothing. You may leave.
So Nico around at the time, did she show up to meet the guy? You'll have to wait and see, Lou.
Can't you at least give me some advice?
What can I say? Stay alert and look out for suspicious characters.
And don't cross the road until the little man shows green.
Don't get SJ started
Yeah,
on that.
SJ. You fucker.
You are in no danger, monsieur. Should you remember anything of importance, please contact me. My
Please
card.
contact me. I have no patience. Loving the game though. Haha. It's a good job you do wait for the little green man though, SJ, because, you know, I nearly got myself run over because I didn't. So, you know.
But what lurks inside the
It is a good game, isn't it?
Yeah.
If the door can only be opened.
Are you serious, monsieur? I thought your interest in...
So we might have to make this our Sunday stream game for a little while.
What? I'm not stopping till I've finished it.
Bleeding hell, we'll be here till Christmas Day. You want your Christmas dinner?
Nah. Oh, look who's that.
Oh,
Oh, bloody hell. Yeah, you carry on with that. I've got to get a beer.
fucking hell.
Let's get it on.
My American friend won't cross a road without a crossing. Damn right you're not stopping today. Right. Am I still controlling George?
Yeah.
George. I'm going to talk to Moo.
Sergeant Moo?
Ah, Monsieur Stobart, n'est-ce pas?
Oh, that stew smells nice. I'm hungry.
Of such data
It's not going to be ready for about
is
5 hours.
That is our crime report through attention to detail, not intuition.
Yes, sure.
Talk to Moo.
What
I
is
really can't
one
use
of
this
the
mouse
things?
very well.
He is giving her the once-over.
I know, but
as
it's
you Americans
weird.
say. Once he gets his teeth into a case, nothing will shake him off.
Like a dog.
I was one of the last people to see the...
2 more days. Oh
Does that
no.
worry you?
Yes, it does.
Should rename the stream to Gavin Stew. That would be quite weird because my dad's called Stuart, so that would be a bit
Left to the
strange.
authorities, monsieur. Did he speak to you? Tell you anything?
No, he just grinned and nodded.
Don't let it trouble you, monsieur. Go home and try to forget.
What have you poured yourself then?
Fruit cider.
Look, Sergeant, the inspector gave me his card.
Yes, monsieur. He wants you to advise him if you have any information concerning this case.
Well, I'd be glad to talk with him.
I'm on my first Brooklyn lager of the afternoon. Nice.
Ah, No, monsieur.
Had a bit of yawl on for lunch. Oh, Wendy's getting milk. He drinks a lot of milk. I couldn't drink a glass of milk.
We don't do sacrifices.
I'm showing him a newspaper.
That
Yeah.
is a newspaper.
I'm not very good at it.
Note written on it. Salah Eddin.
The tap is back. All hail the loud tap.
Stumped you, hadn't it?
It's really not loud though, is it?
As you put it,
It's just because it's only over
it is
there.
the name assumed by the clown, no?
Oh, how loud tap!
I don't think so.
All I've done is talk to Moo, by the way.
Meow.
See you
Meow.
later, Sergeant.
Oh yeah, I think we missed my favourite line of dialogue in this game as well.
What?
Because you was chatting as soon as the Moo and Detective Doodah turn up.
Yeah.
He says, "Don't shoot. I'm innocent. I'm an American." He says, "Make up your mind,"
Rude.
which I always find quite humorous.
Moo.
Excuse me, mademoiselle?
And so it begins.
Hi.
My name's George Stobart.
Oh, an American by the sound of it.
Yep, that's right. On vacation in Paris. Some vacation, huh?
You were here when the bomb went off.
Sure was. Sat right out in front of the cafe.
Did you notice a middle-aged man, maybe 60, with a hat and overcoat?
I couldn't believe it. She hadn't even asked how I was feeling. Yeah, he went inside just before the bomb exploded. You weren't related to him, were you?
Oh, no, nothing like that. I'm Nicole Collard from La Liberté.
What is that, some kind of nightclub?
Oh, no, it's a newspaper.
You're a reporter?
I'm a freelance photojournalist.
Say, you could interview me about the bombing. An eyewitness account, minutes after the outrage that shook the whole of Paris. You know, real-life drama, human interest, that kind of stuff.
I'll just stick to the facts, thank you. Did you see who planted the bomb?
I know it sounds crazy, but he was dressed like a clown.
A clown? It's him again.
It's him again.
Who was the
She's
guy
very
you were supposed
dramatic,
to meet?
isn't she?
His name was Planto. I didn't know him, but he called me last night. He said he had a story which would interest me. He asked me to meet him at the cafe. I guess I'll never know what he wanted to tell me.
Well, not unless you have Rosso's gift for psychic interrogation. How did Plantar
Taking the
get
day
your
off from
name?
milking.
Through the newspaper.
Fair
La
enough.
Liberté. I'd written an article linking two unsolved murders, one in Italy, the other in Japan. The cases were remarkably similar. A wealthy victim, no apparent motive, and a costume killer. Plantard said he could supply me with more information. Somehow the clown must have known about our appointment.
Do you know a police
Rudeness.
officer called Rosso?
Rosso? Our paths have a knack of crossing. If I didn't know better, I'd say it was deliberate. Have you seen Rosso? Is he here?
He's inside, attempting to question a witness with his psychic powers.
That guy is weird.
Yeah.
Is Rosso the police?
Yeah, the bald fella.
Right.
Yeah.
Have you met the clown before?
It's a long story.
I have plenty of time.
I don't.
Rude. What a
What did you about the
bitch.
clown?
Why do you want to get involved?
Because he almost killed me. Isn't that reason enough?
I guess so. Listen, I'll give you my phone number. You help me with my story and I'll let you in on what I know. And let's get one thing straight right now. This is strictly business.
Okay, it's a deal.
I have to go develop these pictures. A bientôt, monsieur.
A bientôt.
I'll see you soon.
Yes, developing pictures. Those were the days.
Oh, yeah. Tra tra tra.
Tra.
Tra. Try to beat.
Bye. Right then. Let's
She is funny, isn't she?
go this way.
What do you reckon he's digging?
Hey, you!
An hole.
Thought you'd been
Another hole.
No, it was a misunderstanding.
Is George going to put
When he
something
pulled that
in it?
gun,
Slot something in the hole?
I thought that was it. Those automatics pack quite a punch, you know?
He made a mistake. He thought I was a terrorist.
You? A terrorist? Ha!
He was only doing his duty, I guess.
Duty.
Duty.
Did you see an old guy with a briefcase?
Wait, silly old coot. Do you know what he said to me?
Was it a bandicoot?
Fascinates me. He said, I could watch it all day. Quelle vite. I could
More
have
holes.
knocked
So
his
many
blood
slots
off.
and holes. It's quite rude.
Did you recognize the old man?
No. Should I have done? Was he a celebrity?
No, but I guess he is now. His name was
Rude.
Was? He's dead.
Plantar.
Yeah.
That's too bad.
I still want to know what was in that safe.
Oh, shush.
What I did. If only I could turn back the clock. If only I'd been more tolerant.
Regret and remorse are strange emotions. They really bring out the hammiest actors in people. Did you see a clown come by this way?
A clown? Like in a circus?
Yeah, with makeup and a big red nose.
Oh, those guys are funny, aren't they?
Not in
No.
my experience.
They're scary and horrible.
Especially the horses.
What was in that safe? We don't know.
My question. Have you seen a clown?
You think I've got time to watch everyone who passes by? Some of us have to
We
walk
did that
for a
word
living.
puzzle and it took us back to the apartment,
Look,
so we
I
never
know
got a
you're
chance to
busy.
look in there.
No.
Surely you'd have noticed a clown.
I told you already.
Whose office was it?
I didn't
I'm
Car
assuming it's that
Sean's.
Car Sean's secret office or whatever, yeah.
And makeup.
It'd be a
They didn't have a
poor
kettle.
sort of clown if he
Yeah,
didn't.
I want to Google it.
No! Because you obviously go back at some point. I can't remember if you do, but don't we just spoil everything for?
I don't want to spoil it. I just want to know if
God,
we
this is just like when we watch a bloody film. This is, who's that? Why are they doing
Fuck
that?
off.
We've just put the fucking film on. How am I supposed to know?
Look like a cop?
Stop shouting!
Oh,
Shut up!
Sticking your nose in where it's not wanted. How do you know this guy's a killer?
He could have been the
You
clown.
see him in action?
Didn't you hear the explosion?
No, he was the dead guy at the start, weren't he?
What that
Carshawn
guy
was the one that was killed at the start,
Bodies.
Yeah.
and then that Plantard in the coat and briefcase
That serious.
wanted to meet up with Nico to tell us something about it, and then it got blown up.
Thank the saints.
And mint with the hole, could be.
Take a look at this.
You told me you weren't a cop.
Don't shout about it. I'm working undercover.
Who are you looking for?
That's confidential. Would you like to read my newspaper?
I haven't got time to read that. Can't you see I'm busy?
You could read it on your lunch break.
Do you reckon it was the clown bloke that killed the bloke at the
And
start?
if my boss had his way, I wouldn't get that. He'd have me on a drink, so I didn't have to stop to eat.
Clown could be in the
Take
safe,
the newspaper and quit complaining.
hiding. He's got the key in there, so he can never get out.
Ah, look at this. Damn bleeding heart liberals. Cha! Save the dolphins. Catch them and eat them right there. All that fuss.
Sounds like
about
you.
bunch of fish. Nah, that's more like it. Look at the size of those. Like champagne bottle corks.
It must be
no?
ginger.
Ah, what's this? Saleh Dean running in the Prix de l'Arc de Triomphe.
It's a racehorse?
A horse? A legend. Bucephalus reborn, mon ami. Like a streak of lightning she is. Do me a favor, won't you? Keep an eye on my
Oh, for
hole.
fuck's
I meant to
sake.
put some money on that knife.
What about your toolbox?
Stuff it. Help yourself.
Because was he dressed up as a mime at the start?
look, we
I
don't
can't
know if
rem-
it's the same man, do we?
But I can't remember. It was a mime, wasn't it, that killed the bloke at the start?
Yes.
Yeah, I couldn't
I
remember.
found a T-shaped tool in the box. I didn't know what it was.
Oh, Lou Googled the same thing. Just be patient.
See what I mean?
Bye,
Set
Martin.
into the
Can you go
huge
back?
gate.
Yeah, it sounds like we will be going back later on then.
The door
It just
was
felt like
really
we'd
locked.
missed it. That was all.
Yeah, look, the game wouldn't let you carry on, would it, if you didn't?
Suppose. Shut up. Leave me alone.
Well, the clown ran up here from memory anyway.
Yeah.
The clown had fled into this alley.
Oh.
There's no sign of it now. I was intrigued by Nico and what she could tell me about the explosion. I took a deep breath and prepared to climb the drain pipe.
Where's the drain pipe
I
going
guess
to?
the clown had an escape over the rooftops.
Other people were asking online, so you're not alone. Okay. He's tutting and rolling his eyes at me.
It smelled like someone had dumped a truckload of fish in a locker room on a hot summer afternoon.
Oh,
Yummy.
nice. cat. Down that big grate, I reckon. Yeah, good luck with that.
Too heavy and awkward to lift with my bare hands.
If only we had some sort of tool.
If only.
See what we've got in the box. Don't think that'll do it. Watch him pull this out of his jacket.
Get in the hole.
I lifted the cover to reveal what
Cat bin lady's been down there then. SJ's got one of them tools. Do you keep it in your coat as well? Anyone know where I can get Dying for Daylight? Tried Steam and GOG.
Dying for Daylight?
Don't know.
Have I heard of, is that game like Friday the 13th?
Are you thinking of Dead by Daylight?
I'm thinking of Dead by Daylight, yeah.
But it stinks of shit down there.
Poop. How to point and click? Oh no.
His coat is like Mary
I've never
Poppins
heard of it,
bag.
Flibble, to be fair, sorry.
As I picked up the plastic ball,
His coat's like Mary Poppins bag.
Yeah.
to be worn. It was the clown's red nose. The nose was hollow. Printed on the inside were the words La Risée du Monde, Paris. It was a bright red plastic
I've never heard of that one.
part of a clown
So you
costume.
played a lot of point and click ones, didn't
Not
you?
really, not on the grand scale. Only the only the more known ones, like
right.
Monkey Island, Broken Sword, Discworld. I've barely touched Simon the Sorcerer. I've got Sam and Max Hit the Road, but I've never spent any time on it.
Ah.
Oh, I've heard of Gabriel Knight, yeah.
It was cold and
Oh,
like
why would you pick that up, you dirty bastard?
Well, let's have a look.
I mean, look at it.
tissue I found in the sewers.
Why would you pick up a soggy tissue? Give it a lick.
I took hold of the scrap of material and
Well, you don't know what
unstrapped
it is, otherwise, do you? Why? Just why exactly? Could be
the
anything.
scrap of material I'd found in the sewer.
Uh-oh.
Check out Grey Matter on Steam. One of the best point and clicks out
Ooh.
there. Oh, hello.
Now I've got you.
What are you talking about?
You're trespassing. Come out of there immediately.
Maybe it's
That's
a
what I'm trying
clue.
to do. Give me your hand.
Ha! You won't catch me with tricks like that. Keep your distance, monsieur.
Okay.
Now,
At least with these games, you know that whatever you pick up, you will need to use at some point. Don't
Yeah,
you?
more often than not, yeah.
Terrorist.
Oh, Flibble's put a link for you.
Nastiest,
Oh,
dirtiest
sweet.
guys you ever
Is it in the
saw.
sale by any chance? That's a very...
without a doubt.
What's it called? Grey Matter.
The day they open that tunnel,
You're not touching your
what a
soggy
bad day
tissue
for
hands,
us.
mate.
I tell you, if I still
Gross.
had the full use of my faculties,
Oh, bloody hell,
I'd mark
Woody.
right over there.
Soggy tissue with DNA on it. It's what we were all thinking.
What? The cafe? Blown up?
But you didn't hear it from here.
That is
Mon Dieu.
The guy who did it was a calculating, cold-blooded killer. He was disguised as a clown. I followed him into the sewer, and I think he came this way.
Oh, I see.
Mon Dieu. Then, the man I chased, do you think that man and the clown are one and the same?
Well, yes, it had crossed my mind.
That still does not explain what you are doing down the sewer. For all I know, you are in league with him.
Oh no, I'm just a tourist.
Most tourists are content with the Eiffel Tower, the Louvre, or the Pigalle. I didn't
Pigalle.
realize which I was such an assassin.
Tell me about the man you apprehended.
What is there to tell? He was a typical criminal type.
A typical criminal type.
Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
Oh, she isn't hurt, is she?
No, she's fine.
Oh, thank God. A poor girl like her isn't safe with the likes of you.
Rude.
Can't you understand? I'm not a gangster. I'm an American tourist.
That's what you think.
Does the name Plantar mean anything to you?
No, it doesn't. Who is he?
The man who was killed in the cafe. I'm gonna find the guy responsible. I'll find him. Even if it means following him down every sewer in every
It's the trouble when you get involved with these like powerful people. If you go against them and stuff,
Yeah, you
innit?
end up in sewers.
Well, yeah. Picking up spunk tissues and covering
in
Oh.
the briefcase?
I didn't know.
shit. He hardly looks gangster, nah. That's the trouble. Money's power, innit? I bet they could have anyone bumped off.
Right then. Would you like to see my tool?
This is what I used to open the manhole cover.
Just as I thought. You are up to no good down no sewer. What?
One slip and I would have been
He
up
does
to
look
my
like a
neck.
Ken doll, doesn't he? Reckon he's got shiny pants
Perhaps
on.
you'd like to take a look at my car?
Tits have more power than money. Oh, I don't
What
know.
is this? Inspector Augustin Rousseau? What does that say? Hominoid Division?
A homicide. I think the ink's smudged.
Then you are not a tourist.
Okay, I'm not. I lied to you. And I'm
Those
sorry.
who have tits
Don't
make the
apologize,
rules.
monsieur. I had a feeling there was something different about you. It is your posture, your voice. Oh yes. There is no mistaking the bearing of a disciplined man. And I should know. I was
And no
in the
moves
army.
don't count.
When I was your age, I
Oh, one day, fucking hell.
in the desert.
What have I missed?
Milk is tit piss.
Oh my god!
Those spunk tissue clues look like a task for Benedict Cumberbatch.
He was a mean one, monsieur. He grabbed me even unlocked. His face suddenly next to mine. His grip was like iron. But he did not know what he was up against. Oh no. He made a big mistake when he took on one of the desert hyenas.
Yes, I get the picture. Do you know the waitress at the cafe?
You can't suspect her, surely.
Just answer the question, please.
Yes, I know her.
I bet he does.
She came to work
Personally.
6, 7 months ago. I look forward all week to the relief she gives.
Those who control the stuffing minds control the world.
Who's coming down here?
So you'd miss
You
her
are.
if she wasn't there.
Who else would I
I
find?
ain't answering the door.
Cut my toenail.
Got some randoms at the door, hang on.
I'm not answering to the door because they're going to want money anyway.
So they even got a clipboard or whatever, have they?
No, it's just like it looks like a mum and her kids just going around knocking the door. It looked like to me.
Who the fuck are they?
I don't know.
I've never seen it before in my life.
No?
Anyway. No.
There's like a woman and about 5 little kids in Santa hats just going around knocking on people's doors.
I'm in my Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pyjamas and my Superman dressing gown. I'm not answering the door.
I'm dressed.
Anyway.
Does the name Plantar mean anything?
A closed door is a happy door.
Indeed.
Bandy gets it. Oh, it's from South Park. Oh, no, I haven't heard that actually. But I've watched South Park a lot.
Was the guy you saw carrying a
An
briefcase?
open door is a door letting the heat out. And probably letting a lot of annoyance out of people asking for your money.
What do you think was in
Oh, I
it?
don't like that.
Stolen jewels.
I don't know. But the killer thought it was worth a man's life.
Nothing is worth that, monsieur.
Oh, Gabriel Knight is on sale. Let's put a
Take a look
link.
at
Oh,
this
right.
false nose.
Flibber has.
Aha. That looks like a clown's
Precisely. He must have dropped it in his...
But so why does Gav autocorrect to Gave? Because he's gay. Gav.
Gay Gav.
Put you off this end.
What is this tissue?
Oh, to be fair, we haven't had many people knock the door lately, but
I've never known that before. That's
No?
really weird, Dave.
What on earth possessed you to show it?
There's at least like 3 or 4 kids.
at least I think I saw about 4.
All, and I was all wearing Santa hats. I don't know who they are, and I was running all around the cars on the drive. I thought, right, one false move, and I'll fucking fly at you.
Oh yeah. You know, it just seems like
Yeah.
really dodgy.
Yeah, that ain't right. That ain't.
No,
There was no reason for them to be there.
no.
They're not selling anything, and they're not.
They seemed like they were begging or
Yeah,
something,
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
they?
Cloth as the jacket I found. I recognize that pattern anywhere.
They're doing Christmas carols, surely.
Well, they'd have picked the wrong house.
Yeah. They didn't look like it. The kids were just running around, they were just ringing on doorbells. I mean, so, like, I thought it might have been when you have, like, the little trailer thing being pulled along on Christmas carols, but obviously that's at night time anyway, isn't it? And that's the only time you really have kids knocking on the door and you give them a bit of money because they're collected for charity. We've probably missed that anyway. It's probably too late for that anyway. But that was dodgy. That was just... Yeah, our kids put some Santa hats on. We'll try and get money out of people sort of thing, weren't it?
Was there anything in the jacket pockets?
Not as you know what
Or they've all been kidnapped and looking for help. Maybe. Well, let's just hope that some other nice person opens their door to them then. Fa la 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 money, please.
Looks like I'm up against a mastermind.
Nice.
What was the name on the label?
It was
We'll get Bella to sing you a song. Awesome.
Did you get the address?
Yeah, but you know when you can tell when people are
Well, I don't expect
singing Christmas carols or something like that, some proper
Yeah.
thing. They're all on the doorstep ready for you to open the door. They're not all running round your driveway while the mum, well, I assume the mum, rings the doorbell. No, that's dodgy, that was. I reckon you're right, SJ. To be honest, I just didn't want to say it.
Honestly, monsieur...
Bella is the best singer. What was she singing? Jingle Bells? I don't think it's Spider or something.
I have to be going. Thanks to your...
Who went back to pigs, Dave?
Raymond, I was only doing my duty, Mrs.
To be fair, the mum did look fairly similar to the wife of Papa Lazaro.
So the clown had escaped into the sewer, come up into the courtyard, and then slipped back into the street here. I wasn't right, but it was more than the cops had got.
How convenient. It's a wife mine now. There used to be a family who went round begging on Halloween by the train station. Now I've never hit a child before. No. I mean, it's sad.
It's bad, isn't it?
It's sad, but... And
What's sad? No, you don't.
well,
beg.
no, you don't beg. But if they're genuinely like got nothing, then it is sad for them. Of course it is, but that doesn't mean we have to give them money just because they knock on the door.
Why don't you come into my apartment later this afternoon?
Fine. Where do you live?
God, the new league episodes were awesome.
Yeah.
What's that?
The new series of League of
Oh,
Gentlemen that
sorry.
was on
I have to
recently.
admit,
Yeah.
I felt good with George on the case too. But there were some things I was going to have to do.
They
alone.
were good.
And fast.
Seen them live,
I
didn't
needed
we?
the answers to some questions. Who was the costume killer? And
Why
why
did he
he
murder
murder
Carchon?
Carchon? Why did Carchon ask for me to interview him? How did he know my father? And why was my editor so scared? There was some kind of secret war going on out there. But who was on which side? One thing I did know. I wasn't going to get the answers. sitting
Now
at
you
my
need to get
desk.
off your arse, love.
You need to get back in that hole.
The kids were properly in your face about it. Yeah. Maybe if you can't afford one kid, stop fucking like rabbits or put something on the end.
100%. Absolutely spot on, yeah. Tell you
Yeah.
what, we haven't done yet.
Saved
it. So.
Unused. That sounds disgusting. Yeah, do you want me to do it? Oh, doily, okay. Flibble Kyle in the chat.
Right, what are we doing?
It's horrible though, isn't it? Because it's a little bit like, obviously not with all of them, but it's a little bit like when you raise Jack Russells to kill things, isn't it? They raise their kids to beg for money and be really pushy about it because they're little and cute. They might get away with it, sort of. You, give money now. You give me money now. I'm an intern, mate. I've got less than you.
It was a photograph of my father. The first one I ever took.
Just pull out
with the first camera he ever bought me.
Jeremy Kyle is the biggest hypocrite on TV. Did he really? Got an 18-year-old pregnant.
Did he really? Fucking hell.
He's so up his own arse. He's such Billy Big Bollocks with his massive security guards all around him.
I wouldn't know. I don't watch it.
Well,
I take the high ground. It's a bit low brow for the likes of me. So.
Yeah.
No, I'm normally at work.
To be fair, you are.
And I wouldn't watch it anyway.
Lucky
but the people's
bastard.
houses I've worked in have. Fuck me.
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The
Smash it
elephant on
then.
the lid was a perfect match to Cochon's.
You mean too highbrow, Gav? That was
Who's
from
this?
Lou, funnily enough.
Oh, was it? No, that's not even a point. Nah, sorry. It's really poor form. Wonder if that'll work. Have we used this yet?
No, I don't think so.
The box was one of the elephant on
That didn't do anything there.
What about if you drag the elephant onto it? I mean, is that a carving of an elephant?
Let's smash this elephant statue into this box. To open
No,
it.
onto the elephant. Oh, is there nothing there? Is there a key in her apartment somewhere?
No, she said there's no key for it.
Oh.
It was the beautiful elephant my father had carved.
Let's use this key for it.
I couldn't do anything with that.
Alright.
Alright, bitch. Yeah, you used it in the guy's
The
house
box
at the
was
start.
carved by my father. It never had a key.
So nothing. It's weird. It doesn't even tell you that it doesn't work. Anything. That's weird. Oh well.
I'm guessing you find a key later on then. The girl in Flibbletown has been on Jeremy Kyle 5 times for DNA test. Bloody hell.
Nice.
Like a wizard sleeve.
Jesus.
Filth.
Rudeness.
Always.
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call.
Ghostbusters!
SJ gets it. She's as big a bitch as I am.
Mm-hmm. So she just sat down again. I just clicked on that and she just sat down.
Lazy bitch.
Let's go that way. There is nowhere I want to go.
Have you looked at everything in the apartment?
Don't know.
I think it's more like the Channel Tunnel than a wizard sleeve. You can only have one at a time in a wizard sleeve.
Oh my god, what is this turned into?
Oh, hello there. Don't tell me. I'm going to meet a tall, dark man.
No, an average height blonde man.
Oh, just a wild guess.
Anyway, your cousin's female and very pretty.
What?
Run her up the flagpole, she could work as a windsock.
She was only in your apartment.
Ah, really?
Such a charming young girl.
Need another beer.
Indeed.
Get
And
another
in my
beer.
apartment, you
Built
say?
this city on
She let
sausage
herself in, of
rolls.
course. She's got a key.
Suddenly everything
I also
makes sense.
prefer the term clown's
My
pocket than
apartment
wizard
was
sleeve.
That was how Plantard knew.
Ah,
How
it
did
all
I know?
becomes
Because
clear.
So I
my
wasn't
cousin
listening,
I
what was
have
that?
a sweet little guy called Jean-Marc who runs a patisserie in Le Touquet. These people were determined, which meant they were also very dangerous.
What did I miss?
somebody's pretending to be her sister or cousin or something and let herself in. Her apartment is bugged, that is why. People know things.
Forgotten which apartment was mine? Oh, Miss Cola, you're a mind reader. That's just what she said. Oh, I bet it was. Well, I'd better be going. See what my sweet cousin's been getting up to. Au revoir, mademoiselle.
Well, what a cheeky bastard.
Bye. Oh,
is it number
shit,
one?
what have I done?
Hang on, I'll sort it. Don't panic. There you go.
Thank you.
You clicked outside the screen, that was all. What if you go back in your apartment?
I'm not going back in
and
there.
see what the cousin's been up to.
Cafe
Shows how
de
shit
la
Fix Factor
Chandelle
is when a
Vert.
shit song beats it to number one. I haven't actually listened to
Have
it.
I actually picked anything up? Oh yeah. Would there be any reason for me to go back to the apartment? Because I'm pretty sure we pretty much left the apartment with all that anyway, didn't we?
But now that you know someone's been in there and it's bugged, you might be able to find something different.
What?
A bug?
Well, what would you do with it?
I don't know.
I'm going there for no reason. I honestly can't remember what to do in this bit.
I think you should look in your apartment again. Because you've just been told that someone's been in there.
I needed some direction, some clue to where I should go next.
No shit.
Rougerie.
So, where had my pretty new cousin...
Chocolate Salty Balls is number 2 in the
I was
charts.
going to have to search everywhere.
Bloody hell.
What's the matter? What?
Chocolate Salty Balls is number 2 in the
My
chart.
first teddy.
Hey?
Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him. Undisturbed. No bugs there.
I didn't know if there would be something that she would notice now that she knows someone's been there or something.
No messages.
No messages.
It was a photograph of my father, the first one I ever took, with the first camera he ever bought me. They hadn't placed the bug on the photo.
Have you looked at the CD player?
Yes.
How much does her dad look like Archer?
Archer. Stop pretending to write things down. Is it on the phone? Surely it's on the phone.
If she ever gets off her ass and looks at it.
There wasn't anyone that I needed to call. The phone was the obvious place to look for a
You
bug.
thought all the Spice
But
Girls
this
had
time
died
they
of various
hadn't been open
STDs.
for
No, I don't think so.
Besides, they would have just bugged the line.
They're not spices, are they? Should be like cumin.
Scary is not a spice.
Cumin and tarragon. Paprika.
Not quite the same ring to it, mine. But
Can you do anything with that box now?
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key. The elephant on the lid was a
The
perfect
baby
match
flavour
to the phone.
spice.
I reckon
That smell
loud
that is
spice.
underneath it in the chest was
Yeah.
a
What
recent
spice would
addition.
be? Do we mean an actual Spice Girl type spice
The
or a
box is one of the
spice
few things my
spice
father
like
left me. The elephant on the lid was a
paprika?
perfect match to cochons. But that small metal
Yeah,
disc
saffron's a
underneath
spice,
it in
I
the
think.
chest was a recent addition.
Did you find out anything new then? I wasn't listening.
No, I wasn't listening.
The box
Because I can't hear it
was one of
over
the things
you.
My father left me.
Rude.
The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to cochons.
No, I don't know what. Do rude
Oh.
spice.
Rude spice. Or gobby spice.
Yeah, yeah.
Bitch spice.
Full of shit spice.
That's what you'd be.
Oh, we are. Did I have a look at that before?
Oh,
Can't
don't
remember.
know. Is there anything on that pinboard?
Disappointment
My
spice.
first
Behave.
Never had a boyfriend as loyal as him.
Can you do anything with the disc she's talking about?
Disc? What disc?
My first teddy.
Mel B's slut spice, apparently. How rude.
I can't find it.
Was there anything on the pinboard?
On the Elephant Box, the new edition. What's that? I didn't notice one. Sorry.
So I wasn't gobbing off so you
Yeah.
couldn't hear it.
Shut your face.
Shut your face.
Shut your face.
Yeah, bastard.
Look in the box. What edition?
The box was carved by my father. It never had a key.
What are you talking about?
The box was one of the few things my father left me. The elephant on the lid was a perfect match to Cochon.
Why does the lady walk so fucking slowly when she has shit to do? Exactly. Lazy bin.
I don't know.
Is it in the box rather than on the actual elephant box? Like in the
Well, how
chest?
would you look?
Click the arrow. Like, can you see anything now?
Oh.
Oh, that.
I can't. I was just by chance.
Oh, chère cousine. You left me a little present. You shouldn't have. You don't scare me. Espèce de...
Pardon? What was that?
Don't know. Little present is this shit in a box. It could be.
What, yeah?
I don't think we can do anything with that yet, can we? Oh, see ya, sir.
See
Thanks
ya,
for
sir.
coming.
We'll see you soon, hopefully.
Good luck with the shopping. I don't envy you.
No, not at all. Let's
She
go
was
somewhere
being rude.
else. Let's go back to Carshon's.
Caution.
Ooh.
Oh.
Down moo.
Alright, moo.
Right, moo.
The smell of that stew is making me ever so hungry.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
Bonjour, mademoiselle.
I am guarding the scene of a terrible and heinous crime.
Yeah, this statue.
Well, now I really want to have a
Au
look.
contraire, mademoiselle. This statue is a pure and visionary statement, a comment upon man's self-imposed isolation within a debased societal framework.
Not a crime, then.
The only crime you will find here
Might have to go make some
murder of
Nutella
the
on
great
toast.
Olivier
Oh,
Harchon.
God.
No. How dramatic.
Take it you don't want any then?
No.
Here in this very building, no
Are you
less.
lying?
It is
No.
no secret that according to
Bollocks,
Harchon's
then.
wife, the killer was dressed as a mime. Police believe there was an accomplice, a young female journalist. Even as we speak, she is being hotly pursued up and down the land. No stone is being left unturned.
Good place to look for a journalist, officer.
We police are no fools.
Evidently.
He's talking about her, isn't he?
How was
Little
Monsieur
bit.
Cochon killed?
He was shot in cold blood. With a gun.
Why was he dressed as a lion?
I have my own theory. Either he was mad,
Oh,
or he was a real mime, trying to throw us all off the scent by cunningly not wearing a disguise.
how long have you been?
He's
in
just
police
ridiculous.
All my life, mademoiselle.
force? It shows.
Thank you.
You must be quite an aficionado of modern art.
Au contraire, I adore it. In fact, I dabble myself.
Oh, really? I used to dabble myself, but I managed to quit in the end.
Why would a mime kill Monsieur Cochon?
He was a hired killer, I expect. Everybody knows mimes don't leave prints.
Do you think we should arrange another Decks Against Society game sometime after? We think
Just
we're going to be
your
doing it New Year's
average
Eve.
modern retaining wire.
Please do not finger the wires. They are high-tension, titanium-coated wires, especially imported from Birmingham. In England.
Hey!
This guy was either into art or wire, or both.
If they were to become freed,
Looks like he's been hit in the face with a frying pan. He looks a bit frightened, doesn't
At the
he?
same time, the force of the recoil would take your eye out.
Shot in cold blood. What was we? Was he having a bath or something?
Yeah, in a bath of cold blood.
Nice.
So, I take it we've got to mess with this statue somehow.
You got to get rid of him by the
And
look
get
of
rid
it.
of him.
Tell him to fuck off.
Get rid of him.
Monsieur?
Him.
How was Monsieur Cachon killed?
He was shot. In
Why have we
cold
got these
blood.
options to talk about this again?
Oh.
Why was he dressed as a lion?
I have my own theory. Either he was
Keep clicking it to shut him up.
Click. Just show my elephant.
What do you think of my elephant?
A poor piece, to be honest. Derivative, crude. Forget about
Crude.
Oh, really? I was just wondering where I should stick it.
Somewhere that doesn't get much light.
That's just what I was thinking.
Shepherd up Main Street. Hit him with it, yeah. Knock him out.
Don't know.
What do you think of this boat ticket?
Mademoiselle, if you think taking me on a boat trip down the Seine is going to get me into bed with you, then you are mistaken.
Ew.
I have been trained to resist women offering boat tickets. We are up to date on gender issues, you know.
Oh God,
Oh, here we go.
start. Right up Main
Yeah, show him
Street.
with doily.
Wait a minute. What is this? I have seen this before, but where? Of course. Now I remember. At my dear grandmama's. Bless her little dressing table.
Who does he think he is
No.
exactly?
Ever seen
Cray
one of
cray.
these?
Not since I was a boy. My father taught me how to whittle using a metal cylinder like that.
What do you
I
think
bet
of this
that
pretty
gets you
cloth?
quiet.
Would you like to
Indeed,
touch
indeed.
cloth?
He died before I finished.
I'm going to go and put some toast on
Bye
while you
then.
talk to him. Do you want
Would
any?
you like a
No.
nice eclipse like
Do you want
this?
anything?
I
No.
must warn you, mademoiselle, that I have
Well, you got to
been
talk to the
trying
nice people
Bye
for a
then.
minute. I can't get up. You're
I might be able to
fucking
hear some of the blooming game with you.
I can make plenty of
I need
noise
to
from
open
here.
the firm a safe key. Ever see symbols like these?
Only at the bottom of a bottle, mademoiselle. Ah, you see what I did there? I always find a little humor breaks the ice at the crime scene. Don't you agree?
I'd be crazy to show him the paper with the code. No.
Well,
Is he being rude?
that's that then. Oh, I've got no choice but to ask him about these things
Why
again.
would a lion kill Monsieur Cachon?
He was a hired killer.
That's different, isn't it?
Everybody knows mans don't leave prints.
You must be quite an aficionado of modern art.
Au contraire, I adore it. In fact, I dabble myself.
Oh, really? I used to dabble myself, but I managed to quit in the end.
Right.
But how are you going to get rid of him?
The smashed window hadn't been repaired yet. There was just a sheet of flimsy plastic over it.
I can't remember.
It was held in place by wires. Maybe it wasn't that after all. Maybe it was a cell phone transmitter.
I would be obliged if you did not touch the art, mademoiselle.
Yeah, you got to get rid of him.
Just your average modern art retaining wire.
Please do not fiddle with the wires, mademoiselle.
Can you phone anyone? Or something to get him to make him think he's got a phone call or something?
I don't know. It don't look like we can do a lot in here though. Don't know why you'd have to go back here either. So.
I really can't remember.
I didn't need to call anyone. The door was locked.
See if we can get him a coffee from the cafe or something. Or maybe I'm thinking of the wrong bit.
Hello, could I ask you some questions?
You sure you don't want anything?
That
No,
depends. Are you a cop?
No, I'm a journalist.
It's late, aren't you? They already took away the body.
I'm doing a follow-up on the story. Tell me, are you related to the workman I saw digging the ore?
Don't talk to me about flopage.
Flopage!
He just won a fortune on the horses and he won't give me a cent.
Well, it's his money.
When he was broke, he was happy to touch me for a loan.
I bet he
Brothers
was.
should look after each other, he used to say. He's changed his tune, now he's brassed up.
You're doing a fine job.
Damn right I am. You should be writing about me, not
Somebody's.
that idiot that got blown up.
The heroes will pick up the pieces when disaster strikes.
Exactly.
Well, give me your best smile and maybe I'll put your picture in the article.
Oh, right. Just give me a minute to do my hair.
Haha.
The police
Cheeky.
removed the body, but nothing else looked disturbed.
And I'm guessing she'll find that piece of evidence that no policeman could ever find.
Ever. Oh shit.
Oops, stupid thing.
All my toast is done.
A panel had been blown away, revealing a gap. From this angle, I could see that something had been lodged in the gap behind the pipes. Behind the table were some damaged pipes. Voila! The police and forensic teams had missed a vital piece of evidence. Some kind of pouch. On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. I was on the right track. On the pouch was the cross symbol of Carchon's organization. Inside the pouch were two items. A strange metallic artifact and a letter in some kind of code.
Ooh.
The artifact had a sword laid across scales. There was a picture of Lady Justice on the locked panel in the room below the conciergerie. Another coded message using the same cipher system. So, Plantard was involved with Carchon.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to move your feet down. Can't sit down. Cute. What have I missed? Flobbage. Put some prunes in his drink so he runs off to the toilet. Oh, sorry, wrong game. Oh, she found the evidence no one else could find. Well, she's better than all the police, isn't she?
Weren't that Pierre last time?
Yeah. That first one could be Plantard. Yeah, first one's Plantard. First one's Plantard.
Where is he?
I think that word is murderer, not rare.
Rare.
Bottom right is L. What?
Eat your toast.
Okay.
Trollop.
Are you trying to help?
Shut your face. Plantard.
Yeah, Broken Sword 1 and 5. That's useful.
What is?
Having Broken Sword 1 and 5.
I don't. What do you mean?
I suppose because you ain't got the ones in between. Must have been a humble bundle. We don't do that, do we?
No.
I know who Imelda is.
Secret person.
Mmm.
Oh shit, what have I done wrong?
You've deleted the I.
Plantard. Pierre killed. Murderer must have followed trail from Arno and Yamada. He will come to us now. We must be vigilant. Thierry's girl broke into Pierre's safe. She worries me. Imelda. So much for Imelda's innocence. Plantard was working for her, and for Canchon. But why did Plantard want to meet? Was it a trap, or maybe he was in too deep and needed me to tell the story, whatever the story was? One thing was clear. It was a story worth killing for.
Oh, was Imelda that woman from the start? Carson's wife.
Hey, what about my photos?
Oh, of course. How could I forget?
Well, I'm waiting. Get your camera out.
Oh, I forgot. It broke.
Alors, they should never send a woman to do a man's job.
Well, this woman had fooled him easily enough, and found the evidence the police had missed.
What a surprise.
The strange metal artifact I found in Plantard's pouch had pointed back to the quayside.
And it just so happened to be the one piece of evidence that could put it all together.
Tell me there's nobody been in there since.
Safe! Are we going in the safe?
We are. We die happy now.
Okay. At least I'd die happy with Nutella in me gob.
Whatever.
Although to be fair, that's not exactly rare, is it?
Not really. Left the lights on.
Where did you get that from?
Secret.
I missed that totally.
You did?
Where did you get it from?
Cafe.
Blackheart's key fitted the lock, so he must have used this place too.
All I heard was at least I can die with nuts in my mouth. Well, that either really.
A photograph had been torn up.
And why is it in the safe?
Well, yeah, who'd just burn it?
If I could just arrange the pieces.
Do you think you've got to rearrange the pieces?
Sake.
Just looking at my phone, the game screen doesn't look too bad on the stream actually. We thought it might look a bit shite because it's not like full screen, because it cut the bottom off if you did it full screen. Looks alright though. I think the bit underneath his chin is the next bit on the top row.
What, that?
Yeah, I think that's on the top. That corner bit, yeah. I think you might have just covered a bit up with that. Oh no, it fit there anyway. Looks at lower half of face. Well, it's a clear picture of a young David Bowie. Nothing to see here.
Obs.
Oh my god. It can't be.
It took you that long to see who it is.
Who is it?
There was no doubt about it. It was a picture of my father. Papa, oh God. After what I'd gone through, I thought I could face anything, but not this. My father, the one person in the whole world who I truly admired, standing with Crachon, while those murderers carried on with their evil work. My father, grinning at the camera. I couldn't believe it. I realized that I desperately needed to get to the bottom of this story, and that I really needed George.
You're telling me?
So that's all there was in the safe?
Looks like it. You're telling me if you had a photo of your dad ripped up into a few bits, it would take you till it was all put together properly to realise it was a picture of your dad?
Yeah.
Will you be pleased to know I enjoyed my toast?
Congratulations, sounded like
hi.
it.
I hope you lot couldn't hear me like chewing and slopping.
Would you like
Because I know the mic's turned up quite loud, quite high.
No thanks.
I'm very good. It only takes a minute.
Thanks all the same, but I'm not superstitious. Besides, if it only takes a minute, that's not much of a future to look forward to. Do you know a young woman called Nicole Collard?
Yes, I do. She lives upstairs from me in the apartment block across the street. The door isn't locked, but you'll need to give it a gentle nudge. It's
Just a gentle nudge.
because of the damp. The landlord said he'd fix it before winter sets in. He's been saying that for 3 years.
How long has Mademoiselle Collard lived here?
A few months. She's in for a shock when the cold weather comes. Drafty windows, insufficient heating. It's a struggle to keep warm. The only reason I stay is because the rent is cheap. Your young lady, she deserves better.
I thought Mademoiselle Collard was a successful photographer.
Not as successful as she makes out for all her fine clothes. Oh, I've heard her crying herself to sleep at night.
That's awful.
Now don't you let on that I've told you. She's proud, that one. Too proud, if you ask me.
Have you seen anyone out here watching Mademoiselle Collard's apartment?
Yes, I have. A strange man. Tall and thin as a broomstick. He kept his face hidden. But I saw his eye peering from evil little slits.
How was he dressed?
A long brown raincoat with a hat.
Or like Humphrey Bogart?
Yes, but he didn't have Bogart's charisma. Besides, this guy looked like he needed a toilet. You never saw Bogart clenching his buttocks like that.
Is there anything else you can tell me about Mademoiselle Collard?
No, monsieur.
I like how dramatic and theatrical she is.
Okay. I'll take a bunch of those white ones.
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
No?
They are lilies, monsieur. Some people associate them with death.
Yikes. Thanks for telling me. What other flowers do you have?
Dahlias?
What do they signify?
Insecurity?
I don't want
Sounds
to give her
good.
the wrong idea about me. What about the tall yellow ones?
Those are Iris, the flame of passion.
And the little yellow ones?
Sensuality.
Well, they're no use to me. I want to make an impression, not jump down her throat. I've changed my mind. Will you tell my fortune?
You're going on a long journey.
My, oh my. What a surprise. Can you tell me anything I don't already know?
He's a naughty one.
How does this fortune-telling routine work?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be selling flowers for a living.
Haven't you ever wondered why you were blessed with the gift?
Well, it's a bit like satellite television, I suppose. Some of us are born with a built-in receiver dish. I just happen to be one of the lucky ones.
Can you really foretell the future?
Only time will tell, monsieur. The strange thing is, I can't seem to see myself in the future. Other people, I have no problem. But when I try to see what might happen to me, nothing.
That must be scary.
Maybe. I figure it's a kind of natural safety mechanism. Either that, or I don't have a future.
Well, nice.
Do you recognize this nose?
No, monsieur.
What can you tell me about
Hey
this
Pants,
tissue?
is it pronounced Bowie or Bowie?
What can you tell me about this material?
Definitely.
Very
I say Bowie. What do you
What do
say?
you think of this tool?
Ziggy Stardust.
What do you say? Get your feet off here, we are.
It's
No!
a rising
Your
manhole
feet all
cover.
clammy on my leg.
Yeah, you got to do that.
What?
I'm going to tinkle with the door open.
Shut the door. No one wants to hear that, you dirty bastard. What are we even doing now?
Clicking.
Oh, no
See you
shit,
later.
Sherlock.
Go and see Nicole Collard.
It's your Nico Collard.
Remembering the flower seller's advice, I pushed the door gently just above the lock.
I say David Bowie.
Bonjour. I'm glad you could make it, monsieur.
Please, call me George.
Fine. I'm Nicole.
Take a seat, George.
Eh bien? And what have you been up to?
I've been exploring the sewers underneath the cafe.
I thought I could smell something bad.
The clown
Rude.
used the sewer to escape and change out of his costume. I guess he was in a hurry. He left his jacket behind.
And?
I got his tailor's phone number.
You had better luck than I did.
Luck, she said. Luck. Hard work, I'd call it. What happened?
My editor told me to drop the story. Can you believe it?
But you're not going to do that.
Oh no. I'm going to find out what's behind these killings.
It just doesn't add up. Almost feels like some sort of conspiracy.
The police in 3 different countries have kept very quiet about the murders. The press don't connect them at all. They blame them on political, religious, or militant minority extremists.
Well, that covers just about everyone. Tell me more about yourself.
Augie!
Well,
Hello!
Guess I owe that to my father.
How are you
He taught me my
doing?
first camera. I was 8, and my parents had just split up.
Hey, hey, hey. Augie's here.
Hello, Oggy. How the devil are you?
did you live with your father?
Yeah, you can do this now.
My mom went off
Sort of
with
amazing.
a boyfriend.
Not a lot,
I didn't
really.
mind.
Papa was all I needed. 4 years later, he died in a plane crash.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all right. I don't mind talking about him. He was more like an older brother, really. I was joking and laughing. Papa always wanted me to study art. That's why I went to college.
Did you learn about photography at college?
You're good now.
No,
Have you finished work, have you?
Materials. We were billed for everything we used. Paint, canvas, paper. Most of my year turned to minimalism. It was cheaper. I used to go poaching in the park for squirrel hair. The only time I wasn't hungry was the term I did printing. I used to eat the potatoes.
You're making fun of me, aren't you?
Oh no.
Tell me more about the clown's
Cheeky
previous
bitch.
victims.
The first was Arno Bellotta, the millionaire pharmaceutical baron. He made his money from amphetamines in the post-war slimming and diet boom. Imagine it, millions of housewives literally speeding their butts off. The only witness in the case was his Filipino au pair. She swears he was lured to his death by a snowman.
What about the clown's second victim?
Yamada, the controversial Japanese...
Oh, that's who they're talking about in them notes. Arno and
Is it
Yamada
now?
are the two victims.
Blimey, it all makes sense now.
Of a giant and
Don't be such a sulky little shitbag. Yep, all done for Christmas. Nice.
Brilliant.
It's a nice feeling, isn't it?
I really didn't want to have to explain to George about my father's involvement with Cauchon.
You know, I hate to admit it, but this is scary. And I'll tell you this, I will not be accepting any invitations to costume parties.
I don't mind being scared. I am too. But this time could be my only chance for a big break.
I never knew what George saw in Nico. She's quite arrogant, isn't she?
Show her your tool.
She likes to be in charge.
Fascinating, George.
You're not interested, are you?
Of course I am. I think it was very brave of you to go down those sewers.
Yeah? Well, it was kind of scary, but, well, I had a job to do. I found this false nose in the sewer.
How lovely.
Hey, was this in studies?
The contents of someone's nose?
Don't be cross, George. It says La Rese du Monde. Masks and costumes. It's a costume shop near the Gare Saint-Lazare.
I'll check it out. Maybe the owner remembers who
She's
hired
rotten
the
to
clown
George
costume.
half the time. Don't know if that classes as a spoiler.
I found this tissue down the sewer.
Disgusting, George.
No. I think the stuff on it is grease paint, like actors use, or clowns.
Look at the contents of this tissue.
Get rid of it.
Have you played this before then, Oggy?
I found a piece of material near the cafe. When I showed it to the concierge, he recognized it right away.
It's very distinctive, all right. Just wait until you see this. I developed the film I shot at the cafe. Here, George, it's an enlargement I made. Look what that guy's wearing.
Checkered pants. The same material as I found in the sewer.
That's right. It shouldn't be difficult to find.
Oh no?
Take a close look at his right cheek.
A scar in the shape of a horseshoe.
Or a crescent moon.
Well, the plot
Because
thickens.
I noticed the guy behind you.
They're good, aren't they? I do like them. You like the first two best, don't you?
Okay, I'll see you later.
Right then.
We haven't been up to a lot, have we, the last couple of days after we went to London?
Yeah, we've seen a couple of friends last night.
Yeah, went for a meal.
But, yeah.
That was a nice meal, wasn't
Was.
it? And, but we were quite lazy during the day.
Yeah, we're absolutely shattered after London.
Yeah.
Easy to...
So, all they need to find is the most obvious looking bloke in the city, piece of piss.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Creepy shop.
You would not like it in there, would you?
I don't know, I'd take that home
That is pretty cool.
and I'd wear that out of the shop.
The guy's
Minecraft PS3, more Minecraft, more PS3.
He looked like a vegetarian in a slaughterhouse.
Ask the inspector, he can use his psychic powers.
Bonjour, monsieur.
We did, we played Stardew for 4 hours. Me, SJ and Lou did.
Oh yeah, forgot about that, yeah.
Finally got the greenhouse. We'll play tonight
I
if you want.
don't want a costume.
Didn't you ever dress up when you were a child?
We do it on PC multiplayer.
You'll be telling me next that you never shared your...
Are we doing anything tonight?
I don't have a sister, and I think I'd look pretty silly in a brassiere. I just need
So I was just listening about cross-dressing, sorry, what was I saying?
Are we doing anything tonight?
Eating stew.
Well, after
That is the most important part of later on.
True.
Have you heard of a man named Plantile?
I do not recall any...
Lou hasn't got her jobs done yet.
Well, you'll
though.
probably have about at least 2 or 3 hours in between stopping the stream and when we've had dinner, so you just have to run around like a maniac getting them all done then. It's
Don't you
fine.
keep a record of costumes you rented out?
Of course, monsieur, but...
Well, then I'd like to check your
I won't be able to play late though because we've got to be up crazy early to go and pick the turkey up and go around stuff.
3 o'clock in the morning.
No.
What time we got? What time are we going? Seriously?
I don't know.
Earlier the better because we can just get in and out. And what day is it tomorrow?
It's Monday, Christmas Eve
It's
tomorrow.
Christmas Eve. Great.
Yeah.
Do you recognize this man?
You think you need more than 3 hours? Well, you'll just have to rush.
Do you want this red nose back?
Not after it's been worn, thank you.
Does this dirty tissue mean anything to you?
Let me smell that.
Oh, you dirty bastard.
Bestheimer's number 7, white.
Oh, what sort of place are you going, Oggy? What sort of meal will you be having?
Monsieur, la crème de la crème of Thespian accoutrement.
Have you sold any of it recently?
Yes, 2 cans.
I've posted a relevant turkey gift on the Discord for today. Excellent.
He was
I
here
wait
this
for your
morning.
Christmas gifts, you know.
That is the man to whom I sold the grease paint.
Ooh.
I remember the scar on his face. He chose 2 costumes. Bozo the clown and Seamus the pixie.
A pixie?
Very smart. Green silk with a taffeta lining. He gave me his name as Monsieur Carr.
What does this tool mean to you?
Nothing, monsieur.
Thanks for your help, buddy.
My pleasure, monsieur. Allow me to shake you by the hand.
Huh? Well, okay.
He's going to get shocked.
What are you
I'm
trying
surprised
to
he didn't
do,
chin
kill me?
him.
You did not find it amusing?
I never saw the funny
Just
side
a
of
local pub chain, but all their
electroshock
family and
therapy.
friends will be there. Oh, that'd be lovely.
A gift?
Do I need a license?
No, but I give you a word of warning, monsieur.
What?
Remember to switch it off before you visit the toilet.
Cock shock. I want to know how big George's pockets are.
Yeah.
It's his inside pocket in his coat. It's like Mary Poppins' bag.
Where are we going now?
I don't know.
We ain't been there yet.
I weren't sure. I weren't listening to what he said, to be honest.
Hang on. I think we've got a phone number to ring
Oh, right.
as well. Him, yeah.
Who's he?
There's a phone number in that coat.
Yeah.
Stillborn. You don't know me. Correct, Mr. Stillborn. I don't. What can I do for you? Well, I'm trying to trace one of your customers. Could I maybe come over and talk to you?
No. No, that's not possible.
Oh, okay. Forget it. Listen, all I want is a name.
What are you talking about? Who are you working for?
I guess you might say I'm acting in the interests of truth and justice.
Thank God. I thought you were the police.
There are innocent lives at stake, Mr. Todrick. Lives that you could save.
You're collecting for charity, yes?
No, I'm not. All I want from you is information.
Go on. I'm listening.
The man I'm looking for is called Khan. He bought a suit from you, remember?
Mr. Khan. Yes, I remember. Yes, he lived.
Got to have a look at Bandy's GIF on Discord. I'll be back in a minute.
I don't remember the room. It was upstairs. The second room on the right-hand side of the corridor.
Thanks, Todrick. That's all I wanted to know. Now I've got you, Mr. Clown.
Look at that, it's rude.
What do you want now?
Mr. Coot. How very rude.
Yes, he is. You wish to speak to him?
Oh shit! I missed what he said. Yes.
Yes, I do.
One moment, monsieur.
Oh.
It's Stobart, monsieur. He
I love the
insists on
dry
talking to
humour.
you
Yeah,
again.
dialogue is good.
Did he say what it was about?
No, monsieur.
Very well.
Hi, Inspector. Remember me?
But of course, Mr. Stobart.
But of
My mind is a
course.
well-ordered faculty. A mental classification system that's the envy of the Bibliothèque Nationale. No tricks, smart human.
Apparently we need to go to the hotel
just
next.
exercise. Just as our muscles
yes.
waste through inactivity, so our minds decay. But there is no need. If only people would learn to exercise their wits daily.
If he was trying to impress me, it worked. He was pompous and patronizing, but he had style.
Eh bien, if you called about the bombing, you're too late. Investigations have been closed, but I've been taken off the case.
What about the murderer, the dead guy?
It is out of my hands.
Stereotypical voice acting. Yeah.
Don't you want to know what I found
It's
out?
good
about
though,
the
isn't it?
I told you, monsieur, the case is closed. I have washed my hands of the whole affair.
Then I'll have to
Yeah, I'm
continue
sure he
my
has.
investigations without your help.
No, you must forget the business of the crown completely. Go back to being an ordinary tourist, Stobart.
He's been got to, ain't he, or something?
Did you find out the ID of the guy who was killed in the explosion?
I already knew who he was.
I heard that the bomb victim's name was Plantow.
Your sources are reliable.
He was a big shot at the Treasury, wasn't he? Maybe that's why you've been taken off the case.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I cannot comment.
Well.
So long, Inspector. Do you know a man named Khan? He's a shifty-looking guy.
How did you find out his name?
No, monsieur. Has this man any connection with the
from
bombing of the cafe?
Yes.
Costume shop
I believe
bloke.
Khan
Oh.
was the name he used when he hired the clown costume. I know the identity of the dead guy. His name was Plantow.
Is that so?
Keep expecting
You
someone to
know it,
order a
you-
wafer thin
No,
mint
but
or to
We'll
say
know
that someone's
everything there
mother
is
was
to
a
know about him
hamster.
soon enough.
I'm trying to be helpful here.
The best way you can help us is to go home, monsieur.
Go home.
See you later, Sergeant.
It's been a while since we saved.
Oh, it has. Go back to that screen again. The save screen. And click save. We've done 5,374% of it.
No, we're not doing too bad.
That's weird.
Or is that how many times I've completed it?
That obviously isn't right, is it? I hope you can load the game next time. I've seen bits of Monty Python, not a lot.
Oh. Thought I clicked on these blokes.
Just a minute, monsieur.
What's your problem?
He's not shady at all, is he?
If you cooperate.
What do you want?
Just a routine security check. Nothing to worry yourself about.
Oh, well, all right.
Search him, Flat.
You bet.
Flibble said I'd save in a new slot, maybe corrupt.
Hey, knock
Yeah,
it off.
good point.
Get off, you big ape.
Nothing, Guido. Zilch.
Our apologies.
Guido.
What?
So many
I
stereotypes,
had to
isn't
report
there?
you to the authorities. Round here, we are the authorities.
You want I should break his arms?
No. Let him go, Flat.
Flap.
You got to think of a name.
Go back on it and see what it says then. Weird.
Strange.
Yeah, I like puzzle games. Oh, I like
Hi there, ma'am.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a man.
You disappoint me, my dear. One foolish moment, I thought. But never mind. Aren't you going to tell me your name?
George Stobart, ma'am.
How sweet! I once had a stable boy called George. I am Lady Pierrot. The common reaction is to kneel and stutter, but it's not obligatory.
A real lady? I mean, you're an honest-to-God aristocrat?
Oh, I don't know about that. Few of my ancestors are honest, not even to God. I can trace my family back to the Normans, but don't let that intimidate you, George. Beneath that impressive pedigree, I'm just flesh and blood. The blood may be blue, but the flesh is the plump beef of old England, so to speak. You appear distracted, George. Is there any way I can help you?
I love her.
Did you know there's a gangster out front?
What makes you think he's a gangster?
The Italian suit and the bulge in his pocket?
I know plenty of men with Italian suits and bulges in their pockets. That doesn't necessarily make them gangsters.
That gangster I told you about? He went through my pockets just now.
Good heavens! One never knows what to expect in foreign parts. Thank you for the warning, young man. I shall hide my credit cards in my underwear.
I love her. She's a filthy old bitch, isn't she?
You're a private detective.
That's correct, ma'am.
What's the term you Americans use? It's on the tip of my tongue.
I believe what you're thinking of is dick.
Precisely.
Phil.
She loves a bit of dick.
I am familiar with only one person named Khan.
Genghis Khan, the legendary Mongol barbarian chieftain?
No, darling. Kevin.
Kevin Khan? I never heard of it.
I'd be most surprised if you had, darling. He's a pharmacist in Hemel Hempstead. Organizing fundraising for the Rotarians. Lovely man.
Does he have a scar on his cheek?
I really wouldn't know, sweetie.
Are you here in Paris on vacation?
No, darling. I'm on holiday. I'm moving away after Algy's funeral.
I didn't realize you were mourning the loss of a loved one.
I'm not. He was my husband.
I'm sorry to hear about your husband's death.
You wouldn't be if you knew him, my dear. It gave me the opportunity to take a well-deserved holiday. Daphne suggested a change of scenery. Paris, she said. The wild romance is just what you need to take your mind off the inquest. Well, the closest I came to romance was being wooed by a drunken Breton chef. I must say I was disappointed with his coq au vin. Not at all what I was expecting. I was thinking of cutting my holiday short, packing my bags and heading back to Hemel Hempstead. That was until last night.
She's awesome, isn't she?
Yeah, probably my favourite character in this.
What happened to you last night?
I was stricken, Mr. Stobart. Cupid's arrow has cleft my bosom.
They couldn't really miss.
It was just as I'd always imagined it should be. The intimacy of candlelight. Romantic music tinkling across the room. And then, a stranger's glance. Those brooding eyes, that suave manner, those tight trousers. He was the man I'd been waiting for all my life.
I'm glad he finally turned up after all these years.
Ah, but it wasn't to be. He was merely toying with my affections. And if I ever catch up with him, he's dead.
Ooh.
Who was the guy who led you on?
Oh yeah, Duane. Is that in this one?
Yeah, yeah.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
My God, it's him! That's Merlin.
She represented everything I loved about the English. The lady was totally deranged. Merlin?
Hey!
Arthur's wizard?
Good heavens, no! Monsieur Merlin is a fellow guest. He's the man I've been telling you about. That's the man who spurned me.
Hey, Wild Rose! How
Hello,
you doing?
Wild Rose.
Don't know why I went all squeaky then. Hey! How you doing?
He's a murderer.
Nice to
he
see ya.
also uses the name Khan.
We're laughing at the crazy old randy lady. Duchess, if you will.
A man of honor. You know, I'd rather like to assist you in stitching him up.
When did you last see Merlin?
It was no more than an hour ago. He came downstairs and spoke to that clerk chappie. Something passed hands.
Oh, see you later, SJ. Thanks for coming, my dear.
See you later.
I'll speak to you later.
The clerk put it in the hotel safe and Merlin went out.
But boo for having to get dressed.
Putting documents in the safe?
You're just eating your own weight in cheese puffs. Nice. You got to. It's like the law this time of year to eat junk, isn't it?
Yeah. I'd sure like to get my hands on whatever it is. I'll bet they had something to do with Plantar's briefcase.
Quite rude, SJ. We'll see you later.
Returned to the hotel?
No, he hasn't. I'm going to search his room.
If I could get in there, I would.
She looks really devious, doesn't she? She's like, yeah, you watch them try and stop me getting in there.
I bet with a clown's nose.
That's right. It was worn as a disguise by a vicious killer.
Ah, Mr. Merlin, perchance.
That's him. Does this tissue mean anything to you?
I'm no shrinking violet, but that object makes me feel quite queasy.
I just couldn't bring myself to use the buzzer on this dear lady.
I just noticed she has actually got purple hair.
This tool, ma'am?
Ooh, I can think of someone I'd like to use it on.
Go back and talk to her and hear her greeting to you.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What
I love that. Hello, George. He looks shifty. He's been eavesdropping here, hasn't he?
Your picture in the news?
He's what, sorry?
He's been eavesdropping here.
From some unpronounceable Eastern European state.
Yes, that is me, in Warsaw.
I don't want to worry you, but have you had any threats on your life? You know, mysterious phone calls, letters made up of headlines cut from the newspaper.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't trust him already.
Do you know a guy called Plantar?
I don't know anybody in Paris.
Oh, well, this guy's dead anyhow.
Why do you ask me about that man?
See you later, Flibble.
I'll see you, Flibble. Thanks for coming.
I'm, sure you have.
You should have Magic Mike gig without looking at her eye. I reckon she is. She's a dirty old woman, isn't she?
Have you seen him?
My pants are from England. Marks and Spencer. They are a pleasure and a comfort to wear, with much support.
What is he talking about?
His trousers.
Glad to hear
Oh.
that. You know, it's good to know you Nobel Prize winners are human too.
In my country, the people make do with string and egg cartons.
For pants?
For everything.
Right.
Oppression is the mother of ingenuity.
Do you recognize this man? He calls himself Khan.
Yes, I know this man. Why do you carry his photograph?
I'm a private detective.
I think that's a bit of a
What's
stretch.
your interest in Khan?
He is an enemy of my people.
You know he's a killer.
Of course, amongst other things.
Would you help me investigate Khan?
That is not possible. My instructions are to observe. I cannot jeopardize my position as an honored guest of this country's government.
Wow.
What does this clown's nose suggest to you?
In my country, we have no use for clowns.
I'm glad to hear it.
They were dealt with most severely in the last cultural cleansing.
Bloody hell.
About the
Yeah.
mimes. Did you get them too?
All
Been
gone.
away prepping
All
Jamie
secrets
Oliver
are
roasties.
mine.
Have we caught the murderer
Sounds
yet?
like
No. We've seen a randy old lady though.
Does this goo smeared
She's there
cheese
playing the
mean
piano.
anything to you?
No, it doesn't.
There's some shifty bloke here.
May I shake you by the hand?
I do not shake the hands of imperialist dogs.
Rude.
Now, that's a real bad attitude problem you've got there.
I'm not going to show him my tool now.
Thanks for your help.
Goodbye.
Goo smeared tissue. I mean,
Yeah,
come on.
too much ammo there, isn't it?
Randy old lady. She is.
Hanging from a brass hook was a key and a plastic tag. I want some information.
Who are you? The police?
I'm conducting a private investigation.
Ah, I know only too well what you mean. That is one of the drawbacks of the catering business. When people book into an hotel, they leave their morals at home, no?
I've just been manhandled by a gorilla.
Yes? I do not see any signs of a gorilla.
No, not a real gorilla. It was a guy who looked like a gorilla. It happened right out front of this building.
Let me get this quite clear. Are you complaining or bragging?
I want to know what you're going to do about it. The scrawny one has a gun.
I suggest you contact the police.
Keys on a hook in a hotel? Well, I
What
never.
goes on in the streets
Indeed.
of Paris?
There's only one.
Hardly my responsibility.
Busy place.
Do you have a guest by the name of Khan?
No, monsieur. Perhaps you would care to check the register.
The man who calls himself Khan has a scar on his right cheek.
Raymond? I tell you, I do not know a man named Khan.
Maybe not, but I noticed a change in his expression when I mentioned the scar. I'm looking for a man who dresses like a clown.
This is a highly respectable hotel, monsieur. There are no clowns here.
If you say so. Do you know a man named Plantar?
No, monsieur.
I'd like to retrieve something from your safe.
Ah, oui, monsieur. May I see some form of identification?
Like what?
A driving license, perhaps?
I don't drive.
Your passport?
I don't have it with me. I could show you my operation scar.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I must have some form of unique ID.
You won't find a more unique ID than my scar.
I'm sorry. I must insist on a more traditional identification. Rats.
Haven't you got a card or something?
Aren't you concerned
No.
that your guests are being intimidated by gangsters?
No one else has complained, monsieur?
Oh, I thought we
Did they
picked something
steal
up.
anything from you?
Well, no. They didn't find what they were looking for.
What was that?
I don't know. I don't think they did either. Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
Yes, monsieur. That man is one of our guests.
What name?
I cannot tell you that.
It's Merlin, isn't it? Alias Khan, the clown.
I told you, I cannot tell you that.
He's not
What do you
over
make of this
helpful, is he?
tissue?
Do you wish me to dispose of it for you, monsieur?
Hey, no. It could be useful. I'm holding on to this.
Speak to the Randy
As you
Duchess
wish,
again.
Monsieur.
That's what Augie
Perhaps
says.
you would like a little plastic baggie to keep it in?
Nah, it's fine the way it is.
We just keep it in his
Do
never-ending
you
pocket.
recognize this red nose?
No, monsieur.
Hey, shake my hand.
I'd rather not.
She's got a
monsieur.
great voice,
I'm
though, isn't
still
she?
sore from the shock administered by one of the guests. He was secretly concealing an electrical device in the palm of his hand. Practical jokes are so puerile, don't you think?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Here, shake my hand. What is her name? The Duchess.
Lady Piermont.
That's it.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Hello, George.
Did I show you this photograph?
Yes, darling.
Oh yeah, I haven't attempted to get the key off the thing yet.
Ah.
Excusez-moi, monsieur.
What?
You are trying to steal that key, no?
No.
way.
Way? No way.
What now, monsieur?
About
The
key
Duchess
hangs
goes
on the
pompous and distracts the guy at the
Monsieur?
desk.
Which room is it for?
Number 21.
Is that room taken?
No. The guests checked out this morning.
I believe Khan, the man with the scar, is also known as Merlin.
What of it? What do you want?
Access to his room.
Do you have a license, monsieur?
Huh?
A private investigator's license?
Well, not exactly, but I can explain everything.
I am sorry, but without credentials...
Well, yeah, he's not just going to let you into the guest bedroom. Get the Duchess on it. The Randy Duchess.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
I like it.
Did I show you this photograph?
Yes, darling.
Huh.
Hey, ne touche pas!
Just looking.
What now,
Maybe
monsieur?
can you click on his book?
I insist you give me the key to Merlin's room.
I cannot do that, monsieur.
This guy Merlin is a menace.
So you say, monsieur.
He's not only a danger to society, but to your guests as well. He has toyed with the affections of Lady Piermont.
Ciel! Are there no depths to which he will not sink?
Precisely. He's already killed once, twice, maybe as many as 3 times. With your help, I just might be able to stop him.
But what if he finds out I have helped you? No, I cannot do it.
Hopefully you'll be able to get her to do something now. Hello, George!
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
You've gone very quiet. What's the
Did
matter
I
with
show
you?
you this photograph?
Yes, darling.
I can't get it. You won't trigger. Oh shit! I've done it again.
Hang on, hang on. Oh.
Yeah.
Can you look at his book? Or try to.
There was no one registered under the name of Khan, but the name in the book for room 22 was Merlin.
Because I don't think you'd read that before, had you?
What now, monsieur?
I'd like to check into room 21.
Maybe try going upstairs to try the rooms.
How come? You said
Wild Rose is giggling so much she might need a wee soon.
No, monsieur.
Ow!
You'll just say it's locked, won't it?
I would have thought so, yeah. Maybe now you know which room he's in.
Oh yeah, probably yeah.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George!
Yay!
Will you
At
distract
last.
the clerk while I borrow a key?
Are you asking me to aid you in a criminal act, darling?
Oh no, it's the key to an empty room.
And why, may I ask, do you wish to gain access to an empty room? Do you plan to squat?
No, ma'am.
Scout former?
I was never in the Boy Scouts, ma'am.
Oh, you should have been. What were your parents thinking of? It's a fine way
Duchess
for a
makes me
boy
think
to
of
get
David Williams.
victim-
I'm a lady, you know.
Yeah, very much so.
Why do you want to get into that room?
It's next to the room the killer is using.
Ah, so you plan to eavesdrop on Merlin?
I was hoping there might be a
What a
connecting
lark.
door.
Well, how can I refuse?
That was you on Thursday night to Steve. My name is Lou Brush and I'm a lady.
English arrogance might do the trick.
Oh, here we go.
Go on, Dutchy.
I say, you there, flunky.
Oui,
Flunky.
madame.
Listen carefully. You do understand English, don't you?
But of course, madame.
Good. I wish to deposit some jewelry for safekeeping.
I understand.
Are you quite certain?
Oh, bien sûr, madame.
Oh, he's nice, isn't he?
Over to you, my dear.
Cheeky.
Go, 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 go.
Run away! Hey, Jay, how you
Sign on
doing?
the door read 21.
Hello, Jay.
Having to convince
Sign
people
on
you
the
were a
door read
lady.
21.
Lou has been outed as the Duchess. The Randy
Maybe
Duchess.
it wasn't the right room, but this was the right key.
Oh, gotta have a wee. Again. Too much tea.
Wee.
Wee! Oh, I can't get up. Leaving feet on the dressing gown. Talk to the nice people.
Hello, nice people. I must talk to you. Apparently. Come on in. Get in there. Right, we're in his room.
The bed was several times larger than the narrow cot I'd been given at the place I was staying. The bed was freshly made, and the crisp white sheets told me nothing about the killer's habits. It was the battered leather briefcase I'd seen Plantar carrying just before he died. I searched the interior of the briefcase, but as I'd half expected, it was empty.
No, I am on the cider, yes,
The
but
assassin had been too
I'm
smart
still on
to
my
leave
first one.
incriminating
Must be a new
evidence
record.
inside
Are you
the
being a
bed.
good boy?
Mm.
Oh, there you go. Much better.
Did you have a nice
I
wee?
did. I'm catching up on the chat. The Duchess of Loo Brushes. Exactly.
The
Good,
closet
thanks,
was a
Joe.
solid, impressive piece
Did you
of
have soup
antique
for lunch?
furniture.
Where are the nice people? Well, most people in the chat are nice. You have to talk over the sound of me having a slash.
Slash. Why can't I get in there? Oh, okay.
It was Khan.
Ooh.
I had the kind of feeling in my stomach that would usually send me running to the bathroom.
Nice.
As Khan opened the wardrobe, I was sure I was dead.
Chicken, bacon and lentil soup.
But he grabbed his pants quickly and didn't even see me. I didn't usually spy on men getting changed,
Yeah, right.
but this guy was a killer, and I didn't want any surprises. He left his checkered pants on the bed.
Wow. I had a plum porter from Titanic Breweries. God, it was lush. You ever had one of them?
No, I don't think so.
Can you move your
Still
feet?
warm pants. There was nothing in the pocket. A strip along the side seam of the pants had been unpicked and sewn back up with strong thread and a special
A special stitch.
The
Well,
pocket
obviously
was
we need
empty.
to cut that open then. I had the feeling I normally feel when I need the bathroom, so I took a dump in his wardrobe instead.
I found an ordinary matchbook. No matches, no clues. But as I pulled it from the pocket, a strong thread came with it. A thread with a metal tag on the end.
Okay.
I pulled on the metal tag and the thread came out of the pants. It was like pulling out a ripcord. I found nothing in the pocket.
What did you pull out of there?
I turned the pants over again.
The thread to this secret pocket.
I searched the pocket gingerly and found a pass card. It read Thomas Merlin.
Them trousers look rank.
The matchbook bore a pattern of swirling color and the words Club Alamut. It was the card I'd found in the hotel bedroom. It read, Thomas Merlin, Gruber Electronics Corporation.
That's it then. Or is it?
Or is there anything else you can click on? You know, we could be on the loo watching the stream and Gavagew would not know.
There was nothing else in the pockets of the killer's
It's
pants.
yeah.
Oggie's in the bath. There you go.
Well, yeah, no.
Anything on that desk? Who hasn't watched the stream while they're having a dump though? I mean,
too smart to
gotta
leave
watch something, ain't ya?
evidence beside his bed.
I'm going to save it.
Still not convinced I saved properly.
What now, monsieur?
Rude.
Does this pass mean anything to you?
That is Monsieur
His briefcase
Merlin's
has to be
property.
somewhere.
That's right. Merlin the murderer. I want to see what he's left in your safe.
Impossible. I cannot betray his confidence, no matter what you say he's done.
You have standards. I don't, mate.
Maybe. I can live with that. A murderer? Are you sure?
Positive. Hi, ma'am.
Hello, George. What can I do for you now?
Hello.
I found this pass in Merlin's room.
So, that deceitful little man is passing himself off as an electrician, is he?
Uh-huh. This guy probably has 1,000,000 faces. This is the key to room 21.
That's next to the room taken by that rotten Merlin, isn't it?
Yes, and it's vacant.
I'm laying on my bed with nothing on but 2
How
Christmas
convenient.
stars and a big red bow. Nice.
Situation.
Very festive.
Yeah. I found this matchbook in Merlin's bedroom.
It came from the Club Alamut. It might be useful to find out if that club is in Paris, George.
I showed the pass to the clerk, hoping he'd give me Merlin's papers, but he wouldn't buy it. He's too scared.
I'll give him something to be scared of. Follow me, George!
Uh-oh.
Did you place a package from Merlin in the hotel safe?
I did, madame.
And did my friend here show you Merlin's identification?
Indeed he did, but
What's the problem?
he isn't Merlin.
A mere academic detail. Give him the package.
But that is against the law.
I happen to be a justice of the peace, you silly man. I am the law. If he tries anything, shoot him, George.
My pleasure, Lady Piermont.
You know, I haven't enjoyed myself as much as Greenham Common.
I don't know what I would have done without you, Lady Piermont.
Voilà, monsieur. Le manuscrit de Monsieur Merlin.
Thanks.
How satisfying. An Anglo-American alliance that actually worked.
The clerk had given me a tightly rolled sheet of parchment. I decided not to unroll it until I was safely back in Nico's apartment.
I'm going to save it now.
Oh, it's gone to 30% now.
I'll do it on
We're a third of the way through this game already.
Yeah.
Bloody hell. But then it is 3:30.
Yeah. Let's go back to Nico's apartment. I'm sure that there's nothing to stop me.
I couldn't leave the hotel with the manuscript. It was
Bollocks!
what the thugs were looking for.
They don't even fucking do it in this version.
With the manuscript.
Ah!
Because the
Yeah.
rob it off, yeah.
They grab you and they chuck you in the... They bound you up in a sheet and throw you in the river. They've toned this game down. So we have to find another way out of the hotel.
Won't tell you where the holly is. It's out Main Street. Someone's in for a good Christmas present. Well, Santa does have a big sack. It's full of presents for children, isn't it?
Yeah, I can't believe that though, that they won't let you die outside the hotel in this version. That's a bit crap, isn't it? Because there's off the top of my head, there's 3 times you can possibly die in this.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure at least 2 of them they've edited out that you don't die. From now I've remembered that. So what you got to do instead, you got to chuck the manuscript in this down.
I knew this was no way to treat an ancient manuscript, but I couldn't let it fall into the hands of the goons waiting.
Goons. Yeah, it's the director's cut. Is that the only one you could actually get on Steam? The director's cut? Or
It was in that bundle of 1 to 5.
Oh,
So
right.
yeah, I'm assuming so anyway. No, because that puzzle was really... I remember it doing my head in when when I played it the first time. It's like, well, how the hell are you supposed to get it outside then?
Yeah. I remember that actually, being stuck on it for a while.
Hold it right there. Search him again, lad.
Nothing, Guido.
Okay, let him go.
Let's go around here for a wee. Not to pick up the
Let's
manuscript.
just go and look at the scenery around the corner.
La 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 la.
If the manuscript was what the Nico were after, they were going to be disappointed. I couldn't wait to get back to Nico's apartment and check it out.
Oh, I bet.
Check what out?
Check it out. Her ass.
Here you go, your turn again.
No, I don't
No,
want
I've got to go
to.
and refill cider.
Oh yeah, because that's so important.
Well, it is when you've run out.
Cider.
You asshole.
You're an asshole.
What are you doing to help trace the killer clown?
Yeah?
Yeah. Stuck there in your
You
ass.
have a copy of the clown's yearbook?
I have a telephone
Messing
and
with
lots of
sliding
contacts.
puzzle locks.
Oh, well, did you find anything useful?
Not yet. I'm employing my first and most useful weapon.
What's that?
Patience.
Oh, I heard
Oh,
that.
fucking did you hear that?
Oh, decisive.
Nico said, I'm using my best and powerful weapon, my patience.
My patience.
That's an excuse for sitting on your ass if ever I heard it. We'll just catch up with a chat.
Some would say I'm very patient.
Yeah. Might not go down well dying outside the hotel, just think of the reviews on TripAdvisor. Hi, squeaky chair. It's one of those games you get stuck for ages and all of a sudden the weirdest combo works. That is true.
Yeah, there's a bit coming up that had me stuck for a long time as
There
well.
was someone,
Can't remember.
a guy in my final year, but it didn't work out.
But
Neither did my degree.
no spoilers.
Sorry.
I'm not.
Tell me more about your family.
When I was a little girl, I used to spend the winter with my grandfather and grandma. They were the best times. Warm and
Grandfather and grandma.
Grandfather rolled cigarettes.
They don't
while
even
grandma
go
made hot
together.
Grammy.
It's either grandma and grandpa, or grandmother and grandfather.
Happy.
Grandpappy. But he hushed me to be silent.
In other words, fuck all,
He was only shaking
exactly.
and Scratchy in my ear. He told me his secret.
What did he say?
He said, I don't smoke, but she likes to think I do.
What a weird old man.
Don't call my grandfather weird. He was the nicest guy ever. I wish I was back in that cottage instead of this crummy apartment in this noisy city.
Liquor paint that apartment would be alright.
High ceilings like that.
Yeah, look at the windows.
That cost an absolute fortune to live in.
Yeah, you painted them walls so they don't look all shitty. That'd look alright, wouldn't it? Wood flooring, get a bit of varnish on it.
Some people, I don't know.
Fucking hell. What do you want, a fucking palace?
Palace.
Hey, Nico.
She can have
shake hands
that.
with me.
No chance, Buster.
I found this matchbook in the
What a
killer's hotel
bitch.
room.
It's not a squeaky chair. Oh no.
Squeaky
It's from
hair.
the club
It is.
Never heard of it. Is there anything written in
I have more
No,
cider.
If this was
Excellent.
a name or an address, that's no use. There aren't even any matches.
I'd live there if it wasn't in Paris.
I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Airbnb, yeah.
You could put a mezzanine floor in there and turn that into an extra 2 floors if you wanted to.
What is it? A credit card?
Massive.
It is massive.
Thomas
It's
Merlin
kind of a
of
waste,
the
isn't it?
Gruber Electronics
I
Corporation.
mean, look how far the light's
Never
hanging
heard of him
down.
or the company.
That's the weirdest clothes rack ever.
I thought it was a light. Oh, it's got clothes on it.
How would she get up there?
She wouldn't. It's lies.
This game is throwing up more questions.
Believe what I found.
And then she's got a roof over her head and about 3 other people. Exactly. Her apartment reminds me of the
It's a
flat in
medieval
Killing
manuscript.
Eve.
I don't think I've seen or played that.
think
But I've heard of it and I don't know where from.
He took from Planta.
It could be, which means it's worth enough to kill for.
Drama!
Guys on the same horse.
Oh yeah. Maybe they couldn't afford one each. What of it?
Have you ever heard of the Knights Templar? Their official seal was an image of 2 knights sharing a horse. Whatever this manuscript means, it's connected with the Templars.
How come you know about these knights?
Oh, Killing Eve was the Lou Rush gift. Oh, it's a TV show.
Oh,
How many times do you end up looking at
They
it?
used to pay him. Arrived one day at the court of King of Jerusalem. He offered to protect the Christian pilgrims from the displaced Muslim army. The king would be able to guarantee safe transit to Christians in the Holy Land. Safer journeys meant more pilgrims, and pilgrims meant trade as well. The Templars proved invaluable to the king as a mercenary army. It was said that they never summoned the enemy numbers, just where they were. And as the years went by, the Templars grew in wealth and number. They were so rich, even kings came to them for loans. But at the height of their power, they fell foul of the King of France. He rounded them up and turned them over to the Inquisition. Thousands of Templars were subject to torture and confessed to heresy. Of course, at the end of the Inquisition, there wasn't much they wouldn't confess to. The last Grand Master Jacques de Molay was burned alive.
Jeez. So the treasure is hidden, waiting to be discovered.
If there ever was a treasure, it's been lost for 60
Well done, Woody.
years.
Well done.
Anyway,
Proud of you.
we're supposed to be investigating a serial killer, not a medieval treasure trove.
But maybe that's what the clown and his accomplices are after. Maybe this manuscript is the key.
You'd better leave it here for safekeeping.
Let's take another look at the manuscript. There's a guy with a sword and a bull.
The only mythological bull I know of is the Minotaur, but he was only half bull.
I don't think I'd like to be half a bull, even if it was the bottom half.
What's that object between them?
It looks like a gem on top of a tripod. A knight with a crystal ball. There's something written on the scroll beside the knight.
Yes, but it's written in Latin. Her disciplinum mea
Lux videbis.
By my teachings, you will see the light.
You speak Latin? Where did you learn a trick?
Nico's going to run off with all the treasure.
I studied law.
Wouldn't be surprised, really.
Yeah. I'll keep hold of the map that you've risked life and limb to get.
Yeah.
There's a woman looking at her reflection in a mirror.
Considering her apartment was bugged,
She reminds me.
you know, so that people can already get in there. It's the safest place in the world.
Yeah.
Mirror on the
Silly
wall,
bitch.
wasn't she? She made me cry so much.
Good
when I was a
afternoon.
kid.
Just got back. Was
Mom
quite
carried
packed
me
in
out the
Asda.
Oh,
I bet it was.
I bet it was. You're brave.
Oh.
Brave.
We're going to go tomorrow, but we're going to go about 6, 7 in the morning, aren't we?
That's what you think.
But we're going at about 10.
No, I'll be getting up at probably 5:30, and I'll put the kettle on. Then once the teas are made, I was saying, "Get up!" Because we got to go out. Yeah. Because the quicker it's done, the quicker we can come home.
That is true.
There's a guy working on a loom.
That is true. The earlier we go, the quicker it will get done as well.
To a place, I reckon, somewhere famed for weaving and ship.
Where folk live in barrels?
It beats copper boxes.
I don't know, I'd rather live in a cardboard box because I'd never get out of a barrel. It's in the shape of me. It's a one way in and no way out sort of situation, isn't it? What is that? We've looked at everything. Or have I got to click on it all? Or have I broke it? How the hell do you get out of here?
Normally on that arrow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Look
Alright.
there, 2 guys on the same horse. Let's face it, we need help, George. Someone who knows about these things.
Who do you suggest? Indiana Jones?
I know a guy who specializes in medieval studies. His name is Lobino.
Lobino.
Some stuffy old fossil who gets horny over ancient relics.
Andre isn't the stereotypical professor you have in mind.
Where can I find this Lobino guy?
At the Krön Museum. I'll give you the address.
If there's anything left, I can't read that. If there's anything left in the shop, I know. We don't really need a lot.
No.
Are you sure you've never heard?
I mean, the only reason I'll be going to Asda is to just have a look at last minute presents for you anyway.
Yeah.
Some
Don't leave it too late, or you'll end up with sausage and chips instead of the food.
Yeah.
Bloody won't.
Okay. Don't forget
Oh, I've
to
done my
Lobino
Tesco delivery. I had it on Thursday
Yeah,
morning.
we've just got to go to the butcher's and get the turkey crown.
Yeah.
But the queue is like, if you don't go early, it is chaos all around there.
So you'll probably drop me at the butcher's, get in the queue, and then you can go literally across the road to
Yeah.
Asda, and then I'll walk over and meet him there.
Music queen.
Nice. Turkey pick up for 7 a.m. We'll probably... we would have gone out by then, wouldn't we?
Yeah. Let's go in the museum.
Wonder if that woman has found any proper food yet. I don't know. Crazy though that actually made the newspapers.
In the case was a spindly tripod, blackened with age and pitted with rust. It was identical to the tripod pictured on the manuscript. A notice identified it as 15th century from Western Ireland. It had been found in Loch Marne at the site of a Knights Templar preceptory.
Ireland! What's that?
This tripod was found in Ireland.
I will have to ask you to keep your voice down.
I'm sorry, I was excited. Pardon me?
Oui, monsieur?
Remind me I'm vegan for my Christmas dinner. Are you really?
All right.
Oh, no. Fancy you mistaking me for...
I couldn't do that.
No.
I couldn't.
But Lobino does work here.
Well, I wouldn't go so far as to call it there is studies here most days, but as you can see for yourself, not today.
Do you know anything about the Knights of the Temple?
No, sir. Not a sausage.
The sign on the tripod says it was found at a Templar preceptory.
It does?
Yeah. It doesn't mention Jean Dee at all.
Most remiss.
You don't know anything about the tripod, do you?
No, I don't. I never had much of a start in Latin.
What a liar!
Education I gained to my uncle. He was an optician, but he also doubled as a village school teacher. He taught me the alphabet. Wait. 19 letters of it. The bottom row of the chart was too small even for him to read. So he left me out.
Why don't you start over and enroll for adult education?
You know, I never thought of that. Do you see? If I studied art and did all my homework, I could be a professor of history.
At your age? Dream on.
Rude.
Do you know anything about medieval manuscripts?
What is this about a sausage woman? It was a news article on Birmingham Mail that I snapshot off Facebook. This woman was outraged because she ordered roast potatoes and pigs in blankets on a Asda shop, and they turned up with sausages and chips. And she was outraged. I mean, you should have seen the look on her face. She looked like someone had just killed her cat. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but they have to lay it on a bit thick
Oh,
for the
yeah.
photographers. I mean, they're there. You know when they always hold up this thing, and then they've got to put, look. You got to look unhappy. You know.
Yeah, look really sad, so people feel sorry for you. No,
oh shit! I've done it again.
We just think you're a prick.
Can you do the thing, please?
It's just clicking on the game thing.
Yeah,
down
but I'm
there.
not. If I click on anything else, the game, the laptop will just set on fire.
Probably will,
Any
actually.
further information about the tripod?
Certainly, monsieur. It's infamous. That tripod.
Yeah, fair play to you, Wild Rose. That is, in fact, that might not be a bad thing for me to do for charity if I had to do that for a week or something, because that would be a total change around for me.
I don't know what you'd actually
I
eat.
wouldn't know what to do. It's totally.
I mean,
out of
veggie
my-
would be hard
it's
enough
like-
for you.
Well, yeah, even
Let alone
doing
vegan.
even doing a bit of exercise would be an alien concept, in all fairness. But, you know.
Yeah, fat bastard.
The Houdini of his time.
Don't you mean alchemist? Escape
That'd be like a video diary, wouldn't there, where I'm like eating my own fingers just to get some
crying.
Yeah.
Just to get some bacon.
Yeah.
Bit of crackling.
You would sit outside some greasy spoon cafes just to inhale some meat particles or something for breakfast or something.
What kind of experiments did John Dee perform with his tripod?
But the thing is, you're saying about making your own pigs in blankets, going back to that woman. If she'd have ordered... Okay,
Bacon and sausage.
she ordered pigs in blankets and they sent her sausages. Okay, they probably should have added a pack of bacon to that so she could actually make them. But if she'd have just ordered a bag of potatoes...
Yeah.
There's plenty of different options for if they haven't got that particular one.
How is the alarm bell triggered?
By the slightest pressure on or movement of any part of the
Bits for Gav the vegan. My life has been changing. You signed up for a wolf run. What's a wolf run?
Stretching the truth a little.
It has never failed yet. The sophistication is in its simplicity.
We've been playing this for nearly 4 hours.
Bloody hell.
Do you recognize the man in this photograph?
No, monsieur. Is there any reason why I should?
I guess not.
I don't suppose he doesn't know anything anyway, does he?
Thanks for your help.
Oh, bloody hell. I'm yawning. Do you know, I can't believe we've been on here for nearly 4 hours and we haven't really had any Christmas dinner chat.
Well, we just did.
What do you have on your Christmas dinner? 10k cross country with a grown up assault course thrown in.
Bloody
nice.
hell.
Fair play to you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he's not there, the bloke. Can't think of any reason to go back there. Same as that, really.
You have spaghetti hoops on toast. Lou, am I going to have to come around your house and, like, smack you around the head with a turkey? It's just... Oh. I bet she still ain't put a tree up.
Did you speak to Labino?
Doing it for charity in September. Nice. Balls to that. Well done, Oggy. Yeah, that's pretty much
make
what I
sure
was
you
thinking.
put a donation link or sponsored link or whatever on Discord, and I'm sure people will do so.
Have you found out any more about the murders?
Well, it may be nothing, but both the clan's victims visited Paris earlier this year.
When?
The second week of July. They were
Oh, a
both
proper
here
Christmas
at the same
dinner, that's what Waff
time.
said.
I don't know, but I
Have you
can't
put your
imagine
tree
it
up?
was coincidence.
I haven't asked for a while. I'm not going to be impressed if you haven't. There's no tree.
In the museum. It belonged
What
to
a
Templars.
Scrooge.
It was dug up in
Should we put a
Ireland
tree
at
up?
a place called Loch Marn.
I have heard of Loch
Bloody
Marn.
misery.
I've read an article about the castle. Take a look for
Bloody
yourself.
misery.
Popular gossip magazine. You read that rubbish?
No,
The tree,
I
apart from dinner, the tree is my favourite part. I'm very upset. Been in London. I've been on at you for weeks to put your tree up, you bloody
I've been in
liar.
London.
Is McDonald's open? Oh God, don't. We had the shittest McDonald's known to man on, well, technically it was Friday morning. About 1 o'clock in the morning.
Must be awful important to it.
Awful.
Professor of history. They're all cuckoo.
All the same.
It's your first one. Next year is doing things out of your comfort zone. Fair play to you, Augie.
Disappointing.
Huh?
That I won't be going. I want to follow up the Belota case. If you really
What have they been talking about anyway? I haven't listened at all.
We're going to Ireland.
I'm not so sure about
My favourite place in the game.
Because what did you learn from the museum? I weren't listening at all.
The tripod's there. Then you
That's
told her, and she written and seen an article that there was an archaeological dig in Ireland where it came from, and the town in which it was found.
I have to go.
Right.
Okay.
I have to go. Sounds like he's busting for a wee.
Right, so what then?
Done quite a few 10Ks and mud runs. Oh, the link is in Steve's Discord channel under promote.
Ah, good on you. So what then?
What? It's up to you. Don't mind. I need to put dumplings in the oven at 5.
I was going to say we better add pack up, I suppose, because we're about to start a new chapter anyway. if you know
Well,
what I mean,
yeah,
so-
it does seem to be a good time. And it has been nearly 4 hours,
Yeah,
so...
yeah. But I'm enjoying it though.
If you save it and then leave it on the main screen.
So hopefully quit. Oh shit, have I broke the game entirely? It hasn't gone on the main screen. Look.
Yeah, you've just...
I've quit the game.
There we go, we'll put that on so they've got something to look at.
Yay, look at that.
Rather than just a black screen. What about...
Not one more chapter. No.
No! You're not the only one that's got things to do.
Loch Marn's my favourite bit as well, so I'll look forward to
Well, I'll
that.
tell you what, should we play this again next week? What do people think? Did you
Well-
enjoy that game? Or
Well, the thing is, with Christmas about now and all the rest of it, and everybody's off work and that, I don't know what the scheduling, if that's changing at all, is it, or what?
I don't think there's any reason why we can't do next Sunday.
Yeah, but I meant earlier or whatever, if everybody's about.
Oh, I
that sort
don't
of
know,
thing, I don't know. Oh, I don't know. Well,
we might be able to do one like Thursday or Friday, maybe.
well, as
But-
it stands at the moment, it's going to be as normal, but there might be some other streams and that, and we will be about. Remember, if you are about New Year's Eve and you've got no other plans, we are doing a community games thing.
Well, a stream and a gaming thing.
Gaming thing.
Probably like 8 till 12. That
yeah,
sort
something
of.
like that. Anyway, yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly what we're doing is not set in stone, but that we are streaming and or playing with games with the community on the Discord. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So if you're around,
So any of you are more than welcome. You know what I mean? So if you've got nothing else better to do, like we haven't, that's what we're going to be doing.
you'll be at work where you watch it back on demand. Nice. Right. Well, anyway, join the Discord if you're not in it, and we'll keep you updated with what's going on.
Yeah,
and
just think we're about 30 or 40% the way through the first of 5 Discworld games. I was going to say.
That's because we said Discord.
Yeah, Broken Sword games as well.
Yeah.
So yeah. Anyway,
Right. We'll find someone to rate. Is there anyone on?
I don't know.
So I'll soon find out in a minute, but
Not on my watch. There isn't.
let me refresh that because it always says that somebody's on when they're not. And I'll go on the right page. That might help. On there. Refresh.
has anybody got any suggestions? Somebody new that we don't know, obviously.
Well, yeah, anyone got any friends on or anything?
Because is it Tom Marrott who's normally streaming now, or is it?
I think I normally raid him on a Tuesday.
Oh, it's J-Dub then, isn't it?
Yeah, J-Dub normally is.
Piano Man, who's Piano Man? What, Piano
Impro Man.
Why ain't he on my list then? He should be on my list.
Don't know.
I don't know. We can do him if you want.
Yeah.
It's fine by me.
No worries. Right. Let me say. It won't let me join Discord.
You're not allowed. What was that?
Oh. I'll send you an invite, okay?
I could have sworn you was on there, in all fairness. So much notice I take. We'll sort you out, no problem.
Piano Impro Man. Right, we'll raid Piano Impro Man. So don't go anywhere. And it's a GavJew raid, as you know. But yeah, we'll let you know. But I don't know. We should be alright to stream next Sunday as normal.
Yeah. But you know.
But obviously this Tuesday's not. I'm not streaming Stardew on Christmas Day. I'm not, Lou. She's already asked me. Right, I'm going to send the raid over them. Yeah, but thank you guys. We love you all very much.
Cheers.
And if we don't speak to you before, have a lovely Christmas. Don't you boo me. Have a lovely Christmas. Yeah. And we'll chat to you on Discord anyway. So,
see you later.
Right, bye. Cheers.